Nah, so you going to church on Saturday? You Jehovah's Witness. That's what
I'm not Jehovah's Witness. I go to Pilgrim Church.
Ooh.
Talk about it.
They be doing things.
What's Pilgrim Church? Do y'all have Thanksgiving?
No, stupid. What you're not going to do is talk about my church. Hey, Ken. What you're not going to do is talk about my church. My church be lit.
That was a good question.
I wasn't.
Good question.
You want to get these jokes, my nigga? I'm just saying.
Right.
I thought it was a good question.
Nah, what kind of church is it? Like,
it's a non-denominational church now. At first, it was like we do a little bit of everything, like Pentecostal, Baptist, and things like that.
What does that mean?
All right, hold on. Let me ask you a question, right?
Language to me, like
yeah, absolutely, because you right.
Yeah, and, I telling me I'm heathens. That's what you're telling me.
I'm a sinner, so yeah.
We're all sinners, but heathens is different. Where's the number one heathen? Where he at?
Right on time.
Right.
But let me ask you a question. So,
bring him up here.
So I grew up Methodist, right? Methodist, which is it's like Catholic light. You know what I'm saying? Like Methodist is Catholic light. Like
you stand up a lot. They stand up at the
Catholic school. I grew up in the Catholic. I grew up going to Catholic school, so we had liturgy every second Tuesday of the month. And yes, They stood up a lot.
Yeah, that's
like you said in the part. Kneel, stand.
Oh, we didn't have to kneel, but we definitely stood.
Like Catholics do a lot of like the stuff that you see in like traditional horror movies that are supposed to kind of like pull you in, you know what I mean? And like that you go to the church, that's how you know what I mean? I went to a Catholic church service and I was petrified. So there's two like very disturbing church experiences I have. Just like going to the white Catholic church, and then they're like, and the Lord said that God, and then they were like, it's time for the we'll have a selection from the choir. That's like, I'm like, nah, yo.
So here's what happened when I was in Catholic school. So it would start from like kindergarten to 8th grade. So every month, a grade would have to like sing the church songs.
Like
so
that?
We didn't have a choir. No, not like that. So from 1st grade, I started this school in 1st grade. So from 1st grade to 4th grade, we sang it all, Catholic, white Catholic songs or whatever. But by the time we got to 5th grade and 6th grade, we threw some seasoning in that food.
What's the whitest Catholic song that you remember from 1st to 4th grade? How many times did Jesus die for your sins in the song?
I drink a lot now, so the memories kind of fall.
Damn, salute.
We walk by faith and not by sight.
Catholic school and salute.
Well, my they gave communion out glass like this, right?
Me singing one of them.
But you had to pass it.
No,
I don't know what church service you went to, fam, but I'm Catholic. And
you Black Catholic, right? Ain't that a difference?
What's Black Catholic?
No, because it's black
Father
Abraham.
Father Abraham. That's all.
I had a Father Gene. I had a Father Jack. I had a Father Steve.
And many sons had Father Abraham. Yeah,
that's hard. The song is hard. So, I'm sorry. That's I rock with that. So I was trying to see if so let's just play the
right hand, left hand.
Talk about it. See, dripped over.
We ain't have that.
I'm gonna tell you though, I had a barber, right? And shout out to this barber. Shout out to Mel. Mel actually is one of the folks that I guess influenced me to propose to my wife, right?
Word.
So we in the barbershop and he's changing his life. He goes from let's just say being in the streets to
To what?
Met a lady, you know what I'm saying? She changed things for him.
Stop back.
And Mel is talking to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Say, brother Earl, brother. Yeah, bro, we doing X, Y, and Z. Like last week, You know what I mean? The conversation was, nigga, we was out in Miami. Boy, all of a sudden, Earl is ill in here.
Peace be to you, my brother.
Right. He like the biggest.
That's a sign that something's wrong with me.
No, it's crazy. They do say that.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Peace
they really say peace be to you.
Peace be to you. Blessings and good tidings.
And they had to make sure when you left out the church, you dipped your fingers in that holy water dish and you put it on your forehead.
What does
that
mean?
I thought that was gonna go another way.
Spirit.
Don't let it be Ash Wednesday now. They gonna put that big old.
My great grandmother was the house that everybody came to. One of the houses to come and get their ashes for Ash Wednesday. So they would go to my great grandmother's house, and like, cause it wasn't everybody wasn't supposed to do it, but like my great grandmother.
What do you mean? Why not?
Everybody wasn't supposed to do it.
You didn't get if you didn't go through your sacraments.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't go through your sacraments, go through your steps. Like I was Christian Catholic. I didn't go through my sacraments because at home my aunt grew up Methodist, but in school. But I remember one year my teacher made the entire class get their ashes. I said, "Hey, how am I supposed to do?" Everybody got their ashes on their forehead.
And you came home and said, "What the?"
My aunt was like, "What?" Right? My aunt was like, "Why you got?" I'm like, the teacher made us get ashes on our foreheads. So yeah.
The first time I saw that, I had no. I was in Princeton, Jersey. It was a bunch of white people had stuff on their foreheads. What the hell's going on here? Oh, they like
literally. I used to be a janitor at a Catholic school. And like one time, I showed up and like a woman had on her head. I'm kind of like, what the fuck's going on here? Like,
you didn't see nothing crazy, Drip, did you?
No, thankfully.
So I'm sitting. I'm sitting in the barber chair, right? I'm sitting in the barber chair, and Brother Mel is like, "Hey man, you and Brother George, my best friend at the time, my riding partner, and we, drank heavy every weekend together." So he said, "Yeah, you and Brother George, come on out to the church. The new church changed my life." All right, man, we going, Mel our guy. We go out. Now, mind you, I said I grew up Methodist.
Mm-hmm.
Our service might, one of the old ladies might, get happy in church, do a little yelling, do a little sweating. Hat never moves. Hat never moves.
Hat can't move. If the hat moves, something's wrong. You gotta do the head shake, but the hat don't move.
I didn't grow up and I'm in Maryland, most folks know that. I didn't grow up Baptist. Right? I'm not familiar with the speaking in tongues and XYZ. Son,
that shit.
That part.
The first time you experienced that, yeah, that could be some other shit right there.
So I'm sitting in the service, and
Cocoa Puff. I'm sorry.
Outstanding. I'm sitting in the service, and me and Junior is, me and my man is sitting there, and I'm like, this is different. He's like, yeah, you all right, yo, because he's from Florida, so Shout out to everybody in Florida. Hope everything going well.
Yeah, everybody's
okay. For real. Hold your head if something is wrong.
And the lady next to me stands up and start hitting niggas with the stop it. I said,
blasphemy.
Yeah.
Now her speaking
and then another nigga out front the church, finished spitting her bars, and then homeboy at the front translate the bars.
The way he knew what was going on.
Like he's
the bars. What?
I like bars.
So I've never witnessed this. I am scared witness because she's sitting right here. My homeboy, this nigga is completely familiar with all of this. He told me, yeah, y'all niggas ain't supposed to. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
He telling me all the rules. He know he's familiar. I'm like, y'all wasn't gonna warn me that Sister Helen was gonna sit here, you know what I'm saying, and giving a dissertation, you know what I mean, talking to Cat Williams language, and then
Not
you know what
Cat
I'm saying, and he started.
You going to hell?
How? I didn't do nothing. I'm telling the story. I didn't
No,
nobody.
No, I understand that.
Nah, after last week, you're definitely going to hell.
Oh man.
Hold on. I'm used to church people telling me I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
You are not. You all the way at the end now. You not telling me.
I'm going, so I know who's coming with me. Like,
He trying to see. Because he not
go to the direction. See, you don't understand.
who do you think's the toll man and all that? Like,
he's not going to catch Uber or Lyft to hell, so
man.
he got he could bum a ride with to hell.
Yeah, I'm just telling the truth right here, son. I'm just telling you what happened. You know what I mean? And we was down there. Oh wow, yep. Shout out to the Trenton Deliverance Center.
I never.
You know what I mean? I'm not. How am I bugging? I told you what happened.
I don't think fans.
Listen, it is a difference between going to a Methodist church and then going to a Baptist church. Because my aunt, my godmother, whoever I don't know. We found out we was related after my grandmother passed. I don't know who she is, but she would take me to St. Paul's. Now, if anybody's in New York, anybody in Brooklyn, you know St. Paul's is all Baptist. So I would hear the
down the block.
And you know, so I was just like, I felt like we was in church for the whole day. I promise you. In the morning, didn't come home till night. You know, we went to sleep, woke up, got some mints, got some food, all that. But then I went to my great aunt's church, which was Methodist, and it was just something completely different. It was like Catholic 2.0. It was like a little bit more seasoning, not that much.
Creek is stupid. Creek is so bad.
That's
so true.
That's very funny.
Okay,
if anybody listens to the audio version, hold on. If anybody listens to the audio version, Creek from the Beach just says, I remember one of my little cousins got up and started shouting. I still think he was fake to this day. Oh, here's the church screaming. Let him use it.
That's so true. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, my church, we have this thing called Fresh Fire for the youth. 2 weeks ago, the Spirit used me. Okay? And you can go back and watch it. Like, literally.
Don't do that.
I'm out of here.
You're going to hell, Drip. You're going to hell.
Literally, I don't know what it was, and I keep thinking about like what happened. Like I was literally in the midst of praising to where everybody was just like, yeah, like literally going. I don't know if it was my praise, it was my thank you praise before the effect, but that's some real stuff. If it happens and you pray on it, that is some real stuff. So maybe he wasn't faking Creek. Maybe the Spirit was using him.
I don't know what that means.
And it's documented, so you can go on Fresh Fire's Facebook page and watch that first episode of this season's Fresh Fire and see me, because I don't fake it. I don't do that. Now he coming with the shades on. All right.
Peyton, is that you? I like it.
Real atheist vibes is funny.
It's not even. I am spiritual. I'm not a religious person because for a bunch of reasons. My parents were.
That's fine.
Like I believe in fate and the universe and all that, but again, like, church, not for me.
Church.
It's not for everybody.
No,
it's not. My biggest hater done stepped in the room.
So check this out, right?
Here we go.
Story time.
It's funny that this comes up today. I'm sitting here just having this conversation with T-Man. She's like, yo, didn't you say you used to go to church?
Church?
What's that?
I said, hell yeah. So I'm looking and I come across my old pastor got a goddamn album coming out.
Shut up.
What?
I seen this last night.
No, I'm not gonna let you.
Yo, peace.
I'm not gonna let you.
I seen it last night.
Who's your old pastor?
Let me explain.
It's a rap album.
So I'm sitting here. I ain't with none. I'm not one of them. I'm not a church going brother.
We know.
Because the game is on.
You mean the game outside? At the time, yes.
Okay.
So my aunt calls me. She like, you gotta see this.
The game.
He be giving it up. And I said, man, it's some bullshit.
What? You can talk about church, right?
Hold on. So Big Duke.
Not Big Duke. No.
Big Duke holla at me. You know, Big Duke. This was when he was fresh out the second time.
Word.
Big Duke fresh out. He like, check this out. This nigga talking that shit. I said,
he rapping.
I said, Pops, man, get the fuck out of here. Big Duke said, nah, seriously. No, seriously.
That's it. There you go.
I said, oh, why? So I see Big Duke wearing his freshest Steve Harvey. So I go get me a Steve Harvey.
Word?
I ain't got a fucking dime.
Word.
I go up in XYZ Church of Heavenly St. Christ.
Say word.
And he is talking. I said, oh shit, this nigga talking to me.
And what did he look like?
Black dude, slim cut, clean. Freshest Steve Harvey suit to the T. I said, yo, this nigga talking. I'll be back next week.
Our money next week, don't worry.
Next week came. I gave him all $7 that I had. Every $7. I drove an hour to get there. I gave him every $7 I had. You know what I mean?
Your blessing tenfold. When you get your blessing in double.
When you don't go church, you know when they say all the guests, if you want to give yourself to the Lord, come on up to the front.
It was calling for souls. That's called calling for souls,
y'all. Every week I'm about to get up because I'm there. He talking like I'm there.
He talking to you.
The week after that, I give him my $16.
Like Lord was expanding your kingdom. It went from 7 to 16.
Come on
now. It went from 0. It went from nudging my grandmother to, hey, you got $2?
Hey, get a plate.
Hey, put that in that plate for me.
Get a plate.
So it go on. He like saints. He like saints. Yes, the altar call. He like saints. We trying to get this new building, baby. Whatever you can give, we're gonna get this new building. I'm like, yes, my nigga. I'm about to get the building with you. Every week I'm moving up. You know, you sit in the back of the bus.
Yeah, in the front.
And then you move it. I'm moving to the middle. I'm moving up because the women were fine as much. But anyway.
Here we go.
No, hold on, Drip. Hold on. Breathe easy. You pre-coming all over the place. So
not in the Lord's house, Matt.
So
we got 17 minutes. We good.
Next day come, me and my father, we to the T's. We wearing the same suit every week, but we clean.
Same only suit I got.
It's all like
I respect it.
We wearing the same suit every week, but we clean.
Super clean.
Pastor, I ain't even gonna you know what? I'm gonna give him these props. Pastor German.
Shout out to Pastor German, wherever you are. Fuck
Pastor German.
All right.
So I goes in there, Pastor German, and I'm like, yo, he talking to me. Pastor German, I'm eating dinner with Pastor German. This is how much he got me. He at the dinner table on the gold plates.
Fried chicken?
With the gold utensils.
Yeah. Pull up the fancy.
In the room that don't nobody go in. To this day. You heard him to this day.
Finest in China.
So we sitting in there. I come in 1 week fresh with the same suit on.
Word.
Big Duke don't make the episode.
Fresh.
Big Duke
fresh with the big suit or same suit.
No, Big Duke make it this week. We in there. Hold on, let me sip the Lord's.
That's that communion for you.
So we go in there, and my son come up. Not my actual son, the pastor. And he say, Saints, I gotta admit it that I fell. And I'm like, nigga, outside it is gravel. It's gravel out there. And he's like, Saints, I gotta admit I fell. Our new building money, I spent it on women. Hold on, wait. Bring it back. Hold on, cuz. And he was preaching, and I said, it's all right. It's all right.
That was his testimony.
So his cuz was like, I done did the same.
I said, I knew you was real. I knew you was real. You was touched. I knew you was real. This is an angel.
Several times he was touched.
I knew you was real. So he talking. He like, but we gonna get the building money. I said, yes, nigga.
You said yes, nigga, in church?
Yes.
Okay.
So the next week come, I give him my $25. Week after that come, give him $20 because I had to pay gas. Week after that come, go Saints. Gotta let you know.
Did it again.
I spent the building money on women in Vegas. Can you please forgive me? I said, man, fuck this nigga. I'm out of here. I ain't been back to church but for funerals.
Hold on, cuz. So your grandmother was going to another church?
Yo, my grandmother was stepping out there on specific Sundays. You know what I'm saying? This is how dope he was. This dope.
Oh my
now
God.
let me explain this, and I feel like we may have spoke about this before, but like you know the ushers, right? Grandmother Math, you know what I mean, which is the grandmother we don't share. Grandmother Math was the OG usher at church, white gloves, white hookup. You know what I mean? The goddamn the White Panther is like the Black Panther, but it was white.
Yeah, they don't
The
sell
White
that new
Panther
era no more. They don't sell that new era.
Listen,
Did you just do the? Okay.
The white beret.
yeah, like if the preachers start praying and you try going to church and she. Hold on, man.
Mother used to do that.
They will stop you.
For the church.
They will stop you. You're not going to interrupt this prayer.
That's
Hold
on.
That's Grandma Math.
Like, wait.
You're not going to interrupt this prayer. And then they're going to see where you're trying to sit at. They're going to be like,
Yeah. Like, it's a clear path.
But this, you know what I mean? I never knew this because this, like, you know what I mean? She was moonlighting out there. She was like,
It just so happened. And I was legit having this conversation yesterday. And I looked him up because I couldn't remember his name. So I called Big Duke. I'm like, Pops, you remember when we was out there at the church? He like, yeah, I remember that shit. And I said, what was his name? He said, I don't know. I think that motherfucker went down south. I said, didn't he have us? He had us. He said, we was getting that motherfucker all the money. He said he went down south with the slower people. I said, all right, yo. All right, Big Duke, I'll talk to you later.
So
I would call him to have the same conversation again, but he'll probably cuss me out for calling him again.
we need Big Duke for the Black Rasslin.
Nah, call him right now. The Lord is asking you to call him, Matt. That's
Drip. You was not an angel. Why you this voice of God ass shit going on?
yeah, I'm so confused.
No, you look like you glowing, but you not.
So this could be Queen PR. Those wrestling girls are in the building. I don't want to keep y'all too long, but it looks like
I like to stay. This is funny.
Yeah. But y'all,
Felicia.
y'all having a fourth anniversary extravaganza.
We are.
In November. Talk about that to the people. I mean, obviously, I saw this on the line. I saw this on the Twitter timeline. $20 to get in, and you get a whole party.
Party with food, with drinks, with art, with
my
panelists.
sister DJing again.
Letty the DJ. I was there last year. I know how she set Legends on fire with her DJing now.
why y'all ain't bring Letty with y'all?
What you mean? On the show?
Right now.
Where's she at, P?
Oh no, she booked and busy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we can't
I
afford
will
her.
mind my black business.
As you should. Be on the business that pay you. But yes, no, November 5th. Actually, we have early bird tickets on sale right now, which are $15.
Yeah.
Oh,
Early bird ends November live. Early bird ends October 7th. So don't be hitting us up talking about, oh, we didn't get no early bird tickets, because we telling y'all follow us on social media. And I think BRP is going to be in the building this year, right? Again, like last year.
All
right, Math. You wasn't really invited anyway, so
I better see y'all.
You just the extra driver at this point.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's the person you want driving me anywhere.
Oh.
Now, he could drive if you want to get there on time. If you want to get there before, if you want to get there for the last two matches, by all means. Shouts to Math, though.
Shouts to Math, my number one hater in life.
Math gets you there.
That's what matters.
That's what matters.
That he
Thank you, Justin. Get them tickets. Last year was insane.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Justin, you was there last year?
Justin was there last year. I was looking at the photos the other day. I think that's the first time I saw Justin in real life, as well as like a bunch of other people. But I'm saying, like, sometimes you see people, they be names in the chat, they be names on the timeline, then you go out and realize, oh yeah, you a person.
Yep,
you real.
You like that? Like you gotta poke them.
Like you real? Like you're not a bot.
Look at this.
You're not a bot.
You're not a bot. Like I
don't know. Some of them niggas are still bots.
You out there like these? Yeah. You got to see if they got charged up earlier tonight. Nah, but how's it feel? I mean, 4 years is 4 years. That's a.
It's been one of my favorite relationships. I can say that.
Oh my God, you're right.
It's been. Hey, Brian. Brian was a dope last minute photographer, and the pictures came out amazing. All the pictures you took, Brian took. He was done.
He was just taking pictures and they came out amazing. He was like, hey, yo, B. He was like, Vicky.
Yeah, 8 different t-shirt changes. Yeah, Brian's one was all over.
Podcast that was there, yo.
Right. He called all the angles. Like Drake need to hire him for all the angles. Okay.
Oh.
Drake need to hire Brian for all the angles.
Shout out to the good folks over at the Wrestling Rounds. We see them titles. We need some of them.
Yeah.
I want a custom title now.
Those are nice.
I definitely need a custom title. We need a TWG. We need like the tag team belts. TWG.
So dope.
I want something I can really fight a nigga over.
Yeah.
Wait, is Satan in Satan's backyard?
That sounds wild. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like
Satan's backyard.
Listen, just grab the holy water, all right?
Nah, you got to
sound like a. No mind. You know what?
I'm
tripping.
We'll do that. Yeah, we haven't gotten that far into that story yet.
That's funny. That's funny.
I forgot.
Can't do that. Yeah, please hit the like button because we got those wrestling girls out.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys for having us on. But yes, 4 years, it's been fun. Like it's been a roller coaster. It's been, hey, lovely, love you, girl.
Hey, love.
It's been a roller coaster. Like P and I were just speaking about like everything we've been throughout these 4 years. 4 years as a podcast, but 5 years as friends. Right. And when you can go to somebody and speak to them outside of wrestling and confide in them and things, it just makes things more cohesive. Mm-hmm. And at times it's not easy, you know. Right. There's been times where I know I slacked like a month. Okay. I slacked, and P was always there picking up the slack, and then we had to teach each other our ways. Like he had to teach me how to be more consistent with this, especially if we want this to go further than what it was in the beginning. And I had to teach her how to pull back and relax and to put her first, because you don't want to be burned out fast. And so we literally balance each other out. Like
word.
Yin and yang. Absolutely.
You guys are definitely the new yin yang twins.
I take it. Wait, I want to be the one that has all their fingers.
Because Sam said it, so I'll take it.
I mean, she got her fingers too, but I'm just saying.
We're gonna get Chris to be out of here. She's wilding already.
Wow, what the?
I was just saying. Sorry.
Sheesh.
I was just saying.
I was going to see first. I was like, which one is y'all the one with the paw?
See, I don't.
See, you on the same way.
Take him out.
See, and he said he's not going to hell, but this is the man that gave us sloppy Jose last week, right? Like,
I think Drip. What you don't, I think what you don't get right.
Tell him.
You trying to play the baby face? Come on,
no. See,
please tell him, fam.
Let me explain how life is, Drip. Life is about intent, right? So when I tell you, I make a joke like sloppy Jose, that don't come from a malicious place.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
That comes from you know what I mean? MX plus Y equal B or whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Like that
right there
is how we put it together. I'm reactionary, man. I think, what did they say? I am only a vessel. I'm just the reactions, and I don't.
Yeah, it's the Holy Ghost. I don't
pre-plan none of this.
The Holy Ghost speaking through him.
I don't know if I'm gonna go that far. I'm just being honest. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far.
Jesus. Jose. No, I'm sorry. And also,
what?
You brought this shit up. This is your fault. You leave Jose in the other podcast. Once we click the end broadcast, Jose stay over there.
We can't hear you, Math. We just see you talking.
Yeah, you muted.
No. I'm saying it's over.
It's
Ain't
over
for me to say. Like you know how jump shooters always say, you can't remember the last shot.
Right.
You can't live in the last pod.
Right.
It was dope.
I like that.
That's it.
Matt, put that on the shirt. You can't live in the
No.
last pod.
He ain't gonna do it.
So
he ain't gonna do it. I had him talk the other day. I sent him a message about it. He ain't respond.
Put that. Look, I'm repping y'all today. Look.
Salute.
Because it's dope.
Yeah.
Just say thank you. God damn, you my number one hater in life.
Yeah, it's dope. It
I appreciate you wearing our gear though.
Oh, shit. Wait, so Math, anybody who comes in wearing Black Rasslin at our party this year, you buying them a drink too?
Nah, because I'm gonna tell you this how I get down though.
Did I bankrupt you last year?
When I walk in, everybody know what time it is.
Yeah, cups.
That's it.
Them shit.
It's love.
Liquor. It was them.
It's love. Anyway, it's love. It's love. It's love. It's love.
It was like the ice.
Just make sure y'all wear your Black Rasslin product items.
When the love come back.
Huh?
Hey, can I get in there with my bag?
We'll talk offline.
Brooklyn.
I appreciate you.
It's in Brooklyn.
Can I get in there with my strap?
It's definitely in Brooklyn.
We'll talk offline.
Oh, all right.
Listen, don't shut it down before it starts. Okay.
Cuz next shirt is going to be a religious shirt. You know what I mean? It's going to be a play on Won't He Do It. It'll say merch on the front, and on the back it say he won't do it.
He won't.
That's next shirt. He won't do it.
It's wild.
Y'all not dragging me to hell with y'all. I promise you. I promise you, you're not.
Thank you for coming to the show.
Won't he do it is not in the Bible. Won't he do it is not in the Bible.
It's the matter of fact. I got the navy blue of this one. I ain't even wear that shit yet.
To this one?
To that, yeah.
Man, what you were just about to say? I didn't do what?
I ain't wear it yet.
No. You said I didn't do what? I didn't answer. I didn't reply back to what?
To a message that he sent you, and I told you
I have to
can't
go
live
back
in the next pod in the shirt. You said you not. He said you're not gonna do it.
He ain't gonna
the thing is, when Cal called, say, Math, I need, say less. Cal called, say, Math, I need a, say less. Cuz call, say, Cuz, I need a. Drip call, say, I need a. Big Mike need a. Me call and say, I need, and Justin need, and the whole apartment complex need. Say less, baby.
But wait, so what happened when Krista B and Queen PR said that they need? You was like, it ain't no more. Talk to fam. We trying to support y'all.
If he told you to talk to fam about some merch, ain't no merch.
Ain't no more.
I know.
And I think Sam even said that too.
We definitely asked for some hats.
I definitely wanted a hat.
We definitely wanted hats.
And then
That is foul.
no, but that's crazy because after Jabba Slim, I'm pretty sure on the next live stream that I was viewing because I was supporting. You was like, "Oh yeah, we got more hats and and I'm like, "Oh, word."
Listen, do you know how? I'm gonna ask you. Do you know how? Do you know how like outside people that's outside? I'm sure you've seen them. I know you've seen them. You from Brooklyn. When they outside and
Tread
they
lightly
working.
because I'm from Brooklyn.
No, I'm acknowledging the fact that you're from Brooklyn, and I know that you seen them boys that's outside and they get into it. And when they walk off, they normally leave the block because they're finished. But they come back out. But they come back out to the block because they back to it.
All right.
So when I leave Brooklyn and I say, "Ain't no more," it's because it ain't no more. But when I hit the pod and say, "Yeah, we got them," it's because I'm back to it.
So get back to it because I definitely put it in the comments too that we wanted.
No, you look like a fed. I don't get to it with your type.
Oh, all right. Y'all hear that, right?
Now.
Y'all hear that, right? All right.
Oh, you did call him your biggest hater. I mean,
he is my biggest hater. Like everybody knows this. Like I'm not gonna lie. Every time we're on with Rev in the morning, I see him. I give him a special shout out. Everybody knows this.
Everybody know me. They know that that's false. You false flagging.
It's not false.
You false flagging.
I don't lie.
AP, when you see me in Brooklyn, what you say? Oh, I love you.
All love, family.
First of all, I walked over to them trying to be nice, and fam was Math, then it was Fam, then it was the other two from that we met in Texas. I can't remember their names right now. And Fam literally turned his head like he ain't see me, and I'm like, "Oh, words!" And I had to give him back the same energy he gave me because I was trying to be nice.
I will not deal with this slander. I never did that.
No, I said Math, not you.
You said Fam.
I'm sorry.
You said Fam.
Math. Math turned his head away from me, and I'm just like, "Word!" Now I got to give you back the same energy you gave me. So I went past him. And then I went, thank you. I'm not the ops. I ain't never been the ops. I'm gonna never be the ops. Then I went to Fam and everybody else.
He don't know what the ops.
Yeah, Ken Lewis the ops. I'm sorry.
Ken Lewis the ops.
Well, then he know I'm not one of them then. And no, it wasn't Fam, you guys. It was like Math. And then I went and I hugged everybody else. But then at the end of the day, who still got Math to pay for their food?
Because that's what Math do.
Okay, but still,
that's
whatever.
what Math do.
At the end of the day, I was still fed. My belly was definitely full. Thank you.
Do remember who's real.
Not Blue Chew Ken Lou being a super op.
I didn't say that.
Big op energy.
Not big op energy.
Big op energy.
It's all over there on the top square.
Math is definitely. I'm not.
That chicken was jamming too.
And Cal, don't point.
You see that, Vin?
Cal,
chicken was jamming.
He's definitely playing.
He definitely don't point. I'm not an op.
Big.
But I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie.
Your last statement said op all over it.
I'm not gonna lie. Math is definitely.
Nah, you can't clean that up.
First of all, I was agreeing with the comment that Vincent said about you. You're definitely a gentleman.
Because Vin know.
All right.
You can't,
You're definitely a gentleman. And I'm gonna say this too, because we have to throw this disclaimer out every time.
Vader.
Whatever me and Math have some banter and we're going back and forth, it's between me and Math. Can't nobody step to him crazy, and can't nobody step to me crazy. And that's just on that.
I stepped to Math crazy.
Step to her.
Nobody in the circle can step to me. Nobody with outside the circle can step to Math crazy.
Cal, last time you stepped to me, you were supposed to get ad.
Almost got boom, 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 boom.
Oh wow, it's crazy.
What happened? That's what happened. I'm sorry.
I mean, but that's love though. That's all love. Like it's all love.
That wasn't love.
Oh, but I don't know what happened between you. So I'm talking about between me and Math. Like it's all love at the end of the day.
I was going to get a cup, and it was just, boo, boo, boo,
boo, boo. You was gonna kill him. You was gonna go crazy over a cup.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him.
Oh, you gotta say something. You gotta make noise or something. Make yourself known.
Understand? Hey, Krista.
What's up?
And what's the funniest story from your 4 years you can tell me about PR, and then PR follow up with the same question, or whoever's ready first,
right?
Because I mean, PR laughed like she had one and ready
no,
to
because
play.
We've never been asked that question. So
I've never been asked.
There's always funny moments with. Okay, so I don't know if this is how funny this is. When we were trying to get people to subscribe to our YouTube and stuff, and it's on our Instagram, it's in our highlights. And it's in our bloopers. I was like, hey, I literally mapped out what she should say so I can follow up and say it. And P was like, yeah, make sure you subscribe to this, that, and the third. Make sure you subscribe to all them shits. I said, ma'am, we didn't discuss this. What do you mean, all them shits? What are you talking about?
It was like so many takes, and people were like waiting for us to like use the studio space, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Like all them shits.
We took up the studio space. She's like, all them shits, and I'm just like, gonna need Math and Krista to cut that WrestleMania 17 hype package.
Yo, starting with Jobber Slam last year.
Oh yeah, because we did go viral.
Well,
we went viral in wrestling world.
As long as I don't have to cut it.
That'll probably be me.
You ain't cutting shit.
Oh man, I don't know, but I feel like that was like my funniest story with P. Oh, and P got us lost in Texas.
Yo, that stadium. I was gonna know that. That was not me that got us lost.
You was like, oh, let's go this way because we gotta go and get our stuff before Stone Cold come out. And you got us lost.
That we took the wrong turn too late.
Oh.
You was like, oh, I knew we should have went through that door.
Which one of y'all niggas knew y'all way around Dallas?
How about that?
We got lost in what stadium was that big ass fucking stadium? And we literally end up on the other side.
Palace in Dallas, home of the greatest football
literally
team.
On the other side. And
you know what?
Anything. We asked people all that worked in the thing. They were like, oh, we don't know. Oh, we don't know. We don't know.
And then the littlest old man.
This old man, he actually pulled out a map, a physical map.
Like could have played it Up. Like Up was based off of him. Like that's how old he was. He was like, pulled out a paper map and was just like, yeah, so you go here.
And nigga pulled out the atlas?
Yes, he pulled out the atlas and walked us through. And me and P was like, oh my gosh.
So what you gonna do? You gonna make a left down to 2-5, right?
We're racing to catch Bianca's match. So we're like anxiety. We're just like, oh my god. Like,
he's racing to catch Stone Cold's match because we already missed the Ronda and Charlotte match that we didn't care about.
Y'all niggas is late to WrestleMania?
No, we was there. We was in the press box, boo.
We was going from the press box to the floor and got lost.
Y'all got lost in the actual stadium.
In the stadium.
Yes.
In the stadium.
Was y'all sober?
At that time, yes.
I think we were sober because we was going from the press box to the floor, and then Krista told us about the wrong turn too late. So then that's how we ended up literally on the opposite side of the stadium, and then we literally had to run because I was like, if I miss Stone Cold, I'm just gonna like.
You know, I didn't care because it wasn't The Rock, so I didn't care. Yeah. I already seen Stone Cold, so I didn't care. But he pulled out the
Justin,
map.
you watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. Be respectful.
I'm being real. I'm not saying I don't respect.
No, I'm talking to Justin.
Justin.
Justin, you be respectful. You know what I mean. You understand. You know what I mean. That's where your squad get a lot of spankings. So understand. Be respectful.
So yeah, that was kind of like the funniest. Like we got lost and the little old man from Up, he helped us. And I was just like, how are you getting home? Like, I promise you I want to pay for an Uber for him to get home. He goes, well, I'm going to leave out of here, go out the staff entrance and exit. And then I'm going to cross the street and then I'm home.
You sure that wasn't Jerry Jones?
I don't know who it was, but
you sure that wasn't Jerry Jones himself? Hey, you guys going on around there, you're going to get you.
Wait, he did kind of
He did sound like that.
Make a left right about around there. You girls get there right when you need to get there. You know what I mean?
He sounded just like that. I promise you, he did.
That was Jerry Jones.
Well, hey, shout out to Jerry Jones if that was him.
That's crazy. All right, now salutes to those wrestling girls. Again, November 5th, Brooklyn,
New York.
Yep.
The link is in the chat. The link will be in the description as well. Copy tickets before October 7th.
Or early bird.
Early bird, $5 off.
Not a week, nigga.
If you got a job, you just got paid, so you should be good.
And we letting you know right now. Once regular tickets is sold out too, once them $20 tickets is sold out, you want to come in, is more at the door.
It's
Get your tickets. Can I shout out our ticketing platform real quick because it's Black owned?
Oh.
So we could have went with Eventbrite and all the regular, but a friend of mine, Taki Bond, he started an app called What's the Move? Because he just was the plug. He always knew where all the parties was, all the good restaurants, all the lounges, especially for like our age group. So he started an app, and now you can like, you know, anything you want to do in the city at any point in time, you go on his app and find it. But you can also sell tickets, and you get 100% of the profits. And he helps promote your event. Yeah, super cool. It's called What's the Move app. So follow them on social media and purchase your tickets and support, you know, black owned ticketing platform.
What's the Move app?
How do you make money that way?
Yeah,
they get a small percentage. It's not like Eventbrite. They get a small percentage. But every ticket sale, every ticket sale, they get like a small percentage of what we sell. So we get the majority.
Time out. I have a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi, is that a paper straw?
Yes.
No.
What you mean no?
I hate them. I'm trying to get rid of them. That's why I drink them every time.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
I say Mimi, I'm about to block you.
I have them too, but I'm almost done. Like I think I have like 3 more left.
You ain't got.
I don't want to waste
straw.
I do.
The metal joint.
Yeah, I have that too.
Oh yeah. All right.
Those are fine.
Joints that
you. Like a pointer, you take them out like a pointer and be like.
Man, I went to Checkers today. Them niggas ain't giving me no straw. Filthy.
Just a little toot. You know what I mean? You walk around with a little key.
As I say, it doubles.
Not what is it? The booger sugar, the sugar booger.
Yeah, booger sugar. Yeah,
never heard that.
Colombian Bam Bam.
Yeah.
It's more than Thursday. God dang it.
Keep on your toes.
What's y'all know? Tomorrow is International Podcast Day. Y'all got any plans for y'all? What do people do on International Podcast Day?
Hey,
listen to their favorite podcast.
Turn their phones off.
Congrats on 1,000. By the way.
Yes.
Thank you.
If you're not subscribed to those wrestling girls on YouTube, make sure do that.
Right.
Yeah, subscribe to us on YouTube, and please, we are almost at 10K followers on Twitter. Please help us reach 10K followers on Twitter.
Gonna get right.
We are almost at 10K on Twitter. We almost at 600 on Facebook. So please, just like help us with our numbers. Let it go up. Facts. I feel like Matt got something to say. Matt, you got something to say?
I support everybody.
I like a brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and hate.
We're dropping a best of episode tomorrow to celebrate International Podcast Day. So definitely check that out.
I love it. Yeah. Now, hopefully podcasts are ready. Because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of content. It's our Black pro wrestling podcast in general. Everybody, except for like 2 podcasts, drop on Friday. So I can only imagine what this Friday is going to be. Yeah. But support those who rock with you. Rock with tomorrow as well. Especially if they're on the YouTube. Especially if they hit that 1K. Just press play.
Facts.
And let the video
and walk out. You can walk out, come back, listen. Just press play.
Just press play, absolutely. Press play. And I want to shout out before me and Pia out here, get out of here. And I know she's probably going to text me and curse me out. But tomorrow is also Lovely's birthday, so happy early birthday, babe. We love you always.
Yep.
And make sure you check out Something Else Pod because it's hilarious with Lovely and Fam.
Lovely Laveau and Fam are something else.
Every Wednesday, 11.
Don't play that whole thing no more, goddamn.
I have to edit that. I like that drop. Got it. Goddamn. YouTube.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Black Rasslin.
Wherever I fix it.
Wednesdays, 11 a.m. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. It's something else. I do know who's up this week, but I ain't gonna mention it. Maybe I'll mention it. We'll see how lit I get this week. PR.
Any Steel Reserve?
No. I honored my bet. I drank my Steel Reserve. The cans ain't over there. I was gonna say the cans still over there, but they're not over there. PR, Krista B, thank y'all for coming through. Again, congrats on 4 years. Salutes on 1K. November 5th, Brooklyn. The link is in the chat. What's the move at?
Yep, that's it.
No, that is it. Because I'm kicking y'all out.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Sham, I see you.
Sham is in the chat, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Sham is in the
That's my brother. You know what I mean?
We got to get this damn show on the road, huh? How do we do like 8,000 minutes on church?
Hey man, we black.
It needed to be said. You spend 8 million hours in that motherfucker on Sunday.
We had a great story.
Sundays
was good.
I'm glad I got old, so I have to go.
I don't.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
Is a checker sponsorship worth it?
Nah, them niggas ain't giving me much.
Nigga, have you seen our sponsorships lately?
Yeah. Have you
super chat? Checkers ain't.
Hey yo,
we don't need checkers.
Wait, back up that truckload of big Buford's. Wild.
Nah, I don't like that, man.
Rock said, when the show start, I got to go to bed. He said it.
This the trigger puller, Rock.
It's not my fault. He said it. Anyway, welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Clearly, God is still working on this church.
Whoa.
On y'all.
He working on you too, Drip. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's your boy Cal, representing rockthedub.com, the Black Rasslin Podcast, the Buffy, and all points in between. As you can see, the squad is on the line. Mimi, please say what's good to the people, champ.
What's good to the people, champ?
Oh no,
I don't like that shit.
Wait, what you mean?
I don't like that shit.
You don't like what?
Tool?
I don't like that. What's good to the people,
champ?
I don't like that shit.
Why?
Champ to champ.
Get her out of here.
Tend the garden.
I don't like. It's something about it today I don't like. Damn. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's sitting on the, and I know it's been there all week.
Comfortable.
I was just on the glider with her. I know that bitch was there. I know that
she was
right there.
We got a week. Don't worry. We got a week.
I don't like it.
You got 1 week.
Say hi.
Shut up, Vaughn.
You better enjoy that shit, because by 2 weeks you ain't gonna have that stuff no more. Fam.
Hey man, IlFam79 on your social media. A choice. If you see me in public and you want to reach out to me, call me. Fam is good. You know what I'm saying? If if you see me out and about, just know that fam is good. And if you talk about podcasting, nigga, fam is good.
Damn, I like that shit.
I do too. There you go.
Cal.
Yes, my good brother. How you doing?
I've been envisioning the hereafter. Listening to James Yancey. On the quest for cash, watching the world pass me by. From the far side, I reside where the sun rise with crime possessed by dollar signs and designer lines. Design lines for the dumb, deaf, and equally oppressed, yet blind to the fact that the stakes set higher than we place bets. I ante up to my day's crap. Today's math. Cal!
Shit, what's popping? I'm sorry.
Cal!
What's popping? I forgot. I'm sorry. All right.
You see, I waned on my purpose of being. Then resurfaced in the circle of kings. Yet when I march, still a police search from researching every verse of my teens. They say I changed on them. Cal, I'm still marching for the same cause. Believe it, I'm game when big faces involved. At Math Damon.
Ridiculous. Don't make no sense.
I don't care if you rhyme now. You're never fucking with me. Damon. And that's older than you are.
Right.
Damon.
Right. He went back into the dusty of the folder.
Right there.
young Drip.
Davis, aka Drip, the stat guy for BRP, the former BRP predictions champion, but the future
that was 2 years ago.
BRP predictions.
It was when we got the belt.
Right.
That shit don't count. It was snowing. It was snowing.
I called my shot. I said first of the year I'll be champ, and that's what happened.
Which year?
This year.
And how long did you have the title? A month?
A month, yeah.
Damn it.
That shit right in the snow.
Yellow.
That nigga said the first of the year.
Mimi, we were recording.
January 1st.
We were
January
recording.
29th.
He lost the title, walked out of his spot, got off the pod, got back on the pod out in the parking lot, threw the belt in the snow pile.
He might have died for that.
I don't think he came back. Did you return to the pod that day?
Yeah.
Pissed off, punching the air and shit. Trey and Boys in the Hood.
Oh shoot!
No, my title.
No, we're not gonna do that no more, Drip.
What do you mean?
That's why you ain't win it.
I'm gonna say
because I cursed myself.
Yes.
You know that would make sense. Yeah.
The disrespect for the BRP predictions championship is the reason why you ain't winning.
You see what I do? I put a comfortable. You see what I do? This is how you do it.
Yeah, that belt's getting ready to come back.
Get her out of here.
That belt is getting ready. Belt, hey, belt.
I took that title on DVD. I was with that title everywhere.
Hey, belt.
I was talking to Shane Taylor with that title. Like,
start packing your bag, belt. I know it's been fun.
It's okay.
Vin, what happened? My bad, Cal.
Oh, it's an injury. He said Big sued. I saw the Republicans are suing the Democrats. I didn't know you could do that.
Really?
The headline said they suing them.
Are they getting a belt?
Yeah. The White House World Championship. All of them just fucking did it. You fucking did it.
Ken Lewis.
Speaking of shouts out to my AEW World Champion, Westside Gunn. They said, how much do these belts cost? Drip, do you know how much an AEW replica belt costs?
$400. I mean, WWE's are around like $400 to $500. Let me check.
The AEW is the same price
on the belt,
right? They range from $199 to $6,000.
The WWE ones you're saying?
Oh, AEW's replica title belt is $7.99.
No, I'm sure he probably got his made.
Yeah,
that shit made a Lamborghini leather.
Right.
So there's a clip on YouTube, on the Rolling Loud YouTube, of Westside Gunn's like 18-minute, 16-minute set or whatever. So you talking 800 for the belt. I don't know what he had on him,
but it's Gunn though.
It may have been somebody house note.
No. No, it's a couple. It's maybe 2 or 3 house notes.
I'm probably on his purse. This is not the title.
Super chat.
Where?
I feel it.
Like this is like the Sports Center.
Yeah, that's
I
the
missed
sound we
last
need.
week and didn't pay my tithes, so Math told everyone my.
No, I didn't.
Thank you, Bodega Shug.
I definitely ain't do that, Shug. Stop it.
I don't know what Shug's talking about, but it made me laugh.
I ain't do that, Shug.
So a couple house notes plus 800 for the title.
Hold on. Stop it.
He remembers. See, he remembers.
That wasn't Shug though.
Oh, okay. That was a joke.
I think. I gotta look at the address. So.
Westside. Do you think Westside Gunn paid Daniel Garcia and Isaiah Cassidy to? They were just there.
Was that what was that? Rolling Loud?
It was at Rolling Loud I believe it was in New York.
Yo, so I saw a flyer with 52 on it.
Oh.
Involved with something that had to do with them. I believe they had like it was a radio deal, I guess they did over there with them niggas. But it wasn't Loud? It was on XM, so he was on XM and something to do with AEW and Rolling Loud, but not at Rolling Loud. It was weird. I did see that last week.
WrestleZone, I'm sorry, 6-8. He was announced for Rolling Loud AEW Mixed Weekend. So it was a mixed weekend with G Herbo, Kodak Black, Tariq Sharif, and number 52. With this is with DJ Who Kid. It was on Shade 45. So it sounds like Who Kid.
That's why he was on there with masked up, and he was back.
If I would have known, I wouldn't. I ain't look at the address.
So Gunn probably didn't pay for Garcia and Isaiah Cassidy, but he had a fake Kane and a fake Hollywood Hogan. Hollywood Hogan got choke slammed.
It's a great match. It's a great idea for Gunn is having a wrestling wrestling match at his show. Like now, mind you, before Westside Gunn did this, I normally host these yearly parties. We'll call them fan members. And this is like 4 fan members ago. I had WrestleMania 3 playing during the party. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how they got the gun, but you know what I mean, we can work that out. And, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Just send some merch. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
This isn't the first time that he's been having people wrestle at his shows.
I don't know it. I don't know who the guys were, because there's those people who wrestle in the subways and in the street. I don't know if this was them, but I figured it may have been them because it was in New York. But I wonder how much money he spent on his 15-minute, 16-minute set. And niggas, he wasn't even playing like hype shit. Shit wasn't even having drums. He was just with the title, with the mic, dummy for fit. I loved it.
I think some shit you do just because you can.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you're doing. I'm doing it because I can.
Because I can.
And who knows if when he performed for Garcia, if this was like a thing where like he'd show up.
It all makes sense, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it all makes sense. I'll show up on your show, you show up on mine. And I think he said that during the set. He said, I fuck with them with wrestling. They come over here and fuck with me on my shit or whatever. So at the end of the day, it's just mutual respect for
Garcia from
the
land. So
he had the shirt on. As a matter of fact, do I have an image of that? Because he had a Buffalo Kids tee on. But he wasn't even. I forget the shirt. It looked like that was a machine gun hoodie he had on. But
I think it was I don't know, one of the first joints when Son got the
it was early.
He got the rifle and shit with him.
But when he mentioned Buffalo and Garcia was ready to pull up his hoodie to show the Buffalo Kids tee. So it's dope to see that type because people always talking about the culture, and then like I saw the shot of the title. I didn't see. I don't know if niggas actually watched the Gunn set, but it was cool to take the time out and see him really rock. And it looked like he rocked kind of early.
Yeah, because I don't think Gunn.
He's not
like his set wasn't hard.
No, his set was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the evening. Not 9 o'clock at night with the kids when the fucking shit kicks in and they start turning up.
Huh.
Yeah, the sun was still out.
The sun was still out. The sun was
love
definitely
love calls your name.
Before we get into anything else pro wrestling, I mentioned earlier that tomorrow, September 30th, is International Podcast Day. I don't know if people have been paying attention, but the last 3 Fridays been dropping throwback Where's Buffy podcast videos on the Black Rasslin feed. Tomorrow, Friday, 8:30 p.m., youtube.com/Black Rasslin. The video, the YouTube link is already nesting. Go ahead, hit the notifications on that. But Buffy back.
Buffy back.
Shout out to the Buff.
Buffy back like a motherfucker. Tune in. Again, I'm sorry. I've been working. But really just looking at what's been going on and what's about to go on. If y'all hibernating this fall, winter, there's gonna be content for you. Trust me. It's a lot of stuff cooking. But most Buffy back. International Podcast Day 2022, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, youtube.com, Black Rasslin.
Fam's 2 away from the snap. He's got Something Else, Black Watch, regular BRP, and Where's Buffy? Just needs 2 more.
Not regular BRP, Black Rasslin proper.
Black Rasslin proper.
But they're not ready for that yet. They're not ready for that. What else is popping this week?
Break them off some real proper like, cuz.
All right. Let's have a little bit of fun. There's 5 of us on the stream right now.
Oh, I like it.
And I want to ask the chat play along as well. How many of y'all have been blocked by Teddy Long on Twitter?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Damn, you blocked me?
Nope.
I'm the only one that's blocked.
So let me ask this question.
Because you're a piece of shit, Cal.
Is everybody following? Was everybody already following?
I was following.
I was not. So, all right. I saw one person that said that they weren't blocked by Ted, that they said they weren't blocked. Now, I don't know if I believed it because I haven't seen. The only screenshots I've seen of people not blocked by Teddy Long are people who just followed him after the mass unfollowing. I mean, he actually prompted me to do my own mass unfollowing. I unfollowed like 1,200 people.
Jesus Christ! So I'm the only one out of the.
I did the same thing.
Almost 50 people that are having this conversation right now. I'm the only one that got blocked, but I was the one that was following them before I guess people realized he was on Twitter.
Right.
I feel like he unfollowed a lot of verified people.
He unfollowed everybody. Mm-hmm. I think everybody that was following him got unfollowed. Like, or got blocked. I'm sorry.
Blocked.
Yeah, because
it was fun. Again, I've been blocked for years, but it was funny to see a lot of people wake up and see this for whatever reason, getting a notification. Semper Vivi told us that his son got blocked by Teddy Long.
That's what I'm see.
That's true story. But what's also true story is because that happened like the end of last week, and then Teddy Long put out a video. He said, "I got hacked."
First of all, it was a couple things about that thing I didn't believe. Right?
I was about to say that whole video was
nigga was in
else.
it. First of all, the nigga was in the gym, player.
He was in the gym
because that's where he lives.
Yeah, well, I'll be playing.
I was like,
I got
to work out.
Don't you body shame? Stop body shaming that man.
I got to work out, player, to fit in these suits, player.
Don't you body shame, player? That's funny. He was in the gym. 75 years old.
Hey, listen, if he wasn't working out, if he wasn't working out, them suits was definitely in there getting swollen like they've been over the years. Them great big.
He was a man. Hey,
he's getting ready to go one-on-one with the Undertaker. That's
player. Get back. I bought that one time when I was riding with the Undertaker.
Motherfucker.
This was the man that had the Rodney Mack beat a white boy challenge. Like, this is
no. That was a staple in African American history.
He said, "I got a message for Whitey." Like, oh
yes,
beat up two white boys at one time.
Yeah, but that's when you have that. When you've been Teddy Long, somebody who has been in pro wrestling at that point. 20, 30 years
challenge or some wild shit.
He's got
it's just as wild as hey, I was talking to Ric Flair and he said, hey nigga, do you like your job?
And he had to deal with that early. Early. By the time he's got the roughest, toughest black dude next to him, and Vince McMahon say, yeah, you're allowed to do the white boy challenge where you have your wrestler beat up a white guy every week. Hell yeah, I'm taking that. How long we doing this? Let me plan this out properly. The fuck?
Yo, can you imagine
the white boy challenge?
Can you imagine being a white man
drip
and seeing Teddy Long and Rodney Mack walking down the street after he just whipped two white boys' ass?
Imagine being a white man.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And that nigga
doing the Lord's work.
That nigga Ted pointed you.
These niggas is
right there,
angry.
Right there, Rodney. Go and get him.
You don't want to. Hey, Rodney, look at him.
Yeah, I don't. It's like Teddy. I don't say nigger. I use it with an H. It's nigga.
I took that clip out. I had to
nigga. I just saved the clip. It ain't that a bitch.
I got the clip, but I took the clip out. I can't.
Remove this cracker from the building. It's some wild shit to say.
I took that clip out. What did I keep in?
Sit down, nigga.
Hey, yo, speaking of niggas sitting down, we got to talk to we gonna have to talk to Ricky Starks. I don't like the Keto Lions move that he got now. He sat on that man pelvis. I hated
lifted his leg and did the
yeah, he did the same. He did the goddamn. I mean, the lines. He is
nigga gotta win.
No, yeah,
that's sad.
Hey, listen.
Rakita Lions is crazy.
It's crazy.
I am not riding through Park Heights to get to the stadium. If we got to go through Park Heights, I'm not getting there that way. I don't like it.
It's a win.
It's a win. It was a win.
It's a win.
Hey, y'all lost an hour. And
but he went on. He was. I think a promo was better suited for that.
For that win.
No, I mean like he won on Friday. Like he should have come out and like said, stuff of Hobbs is over. It's on to bigger things like the AEW title, the TNT title, the Atlantic title. Like
that ain't over. Ain't no way that's over.
With him and Hobbs?
Yeah.
It can't be. That was it?
That was the blood feud match.
It's even now, right?
No, that match doesn't count, but he won.
So Starks they were a team and they split up on TV. Mm-hmm. Starks got beat really quickly on the pay-per-view.
First he got beat badly.
He got beat up.
And then he got beat on the pay-per-view.
Shorty got beat on.
It didn't look like it immediately. It didn't look like Hobbs was going to be having Ricky Starks be his opponent, and then Ricky Starks came back like a week. I didn't think they were going to.
He came out in the crowd, remember?
And then, but then it was like a week later or whatever. They were already back to beefing to then have that match. When did they have their? Was that on Grand Slam?
That was Grand Slam. That was the lights out match, which is why it doesn't count technically.
That makes no sense at all.
And then we get this.
Listen, it's a win.
Is he trying to audition for?
No, he won
the role that the guy that's working with Naomi and Sasha. Like,
take that off.
Is he trying?
Hey, yo, remember they used to do the dance with it was two people and one person was, and they moved the legs. And
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What was that?
Yeah. Yo, wasn't that the thing that came out son's stomach on Spaceballs?
I'm out of here. Hello, my sugar. Hello, my darling.
He was kicking like the WB frog. That's crazy. I don't know what
like WB frog.
I don't know how to find that dance. What I typed
in racist ass frog.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's what Chappelle said about when it's like that racist WB. Like,
I mean, but he used to bring in the Wayans brothers. What can you say?
Yeah.
When you saw the Wayans brothers, you was like, "Oh shit!"
Let me ask a question because I've always been told that frog is racist.
I thought he was black.
But why is that frog racist?
That ain't the frog from the Smacks box.
Nah, that's the frog from the Sugar Smack that a little registered.
No.
He
can't.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you wear the same thing you wear now to work?
You say he talks like Big Duke.
Yes, actually, I do. No, I don't.
Nah,
like who?
Lower.
Big Duke.
You need to hear Big Duke. You need to hear Big Duke.
I do.
Big Duke on Black Rasslin Podcast.
No.
Yeah, you got to get him.
I'll get him on the glide before he comes on that.
Really?
That's good enough.
I promise you, I need Big Duke on the Black Rasslin Podcast.
That's never gonna happen.
It needs to happen.
Would he get up in the camera like? Is it all like?
I don't give a fuck about this shit.
As long as I can get the audio, he ain't got to be on camera.
He would pond from the back, like, all right.
That's fine.
You see his ear.
What the fuck is that?
You see his ear.
It could be a black screen with him just holding the microphone. I don't care.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
That's trash.
Hey, you niggas.
Hey, I brought my dad on the pod. You got your turn.
No, this is two different things.
I know.
You asking to bring some. You said we asked you bring your dad on. You're asking me to bring another nigga on.
Math. If I could if I could find my dad, I would bring him on the Black Rasslin Podcast.
Okay,
no, this is my guy. Like this ain't like
that's not my guy. But if that nigga would answer the email,
I'm too old. Like you know what I'm saying?
If you're too old, think of how old I am saying daddy.
This is what I'm trying to tell
Daddy.
So Cal,
breaking my heart.
Daddy.
Dad, what I'm saying is
breaking my heart.
You talking about daddy,
father.
You're too old to say that now.
Right.
It's nothing, but you don't know if it's something he could tell you.
It probably is.
You don't know if it's something that he could. Big Duke wasn't outside long enough to know.
But I think that's what.
Like because he was in the inside.
You're right, but I'm gonna shut up.
to know if it's something that you can tell, because when you look at it, if you talk to anybody that's a jail, I don't want to say jail nigga, but somebody that's a jail person, they go in and come out the same age.
Right. You only do 1 day or 2 days.
So when you talking, when he go in the 90s,
he's still in the 90s
and come out, he's asking me, yo, where's the Jay-Z?
The Jay-Z.
Where's the Jay-Z? I need the tapes.
I need a 2-way.
And I'm like, yo, I don't got the tapes. I'll record them for you. He like, yo, I need that Jay-Z. Give me that Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When I'm 25,
right,
he 24.
Okay, so this is almost sounding kind of like Back to the Future when they're like, who's the president in 1985? Ronald Reagan. The actor?
No, I get it. I get it.
So when
I understand,
when he go back in at shit, who knows, 40 something, and he come out, I'm 32. No. So my son was a month old when my father got out.
Right.
You mean America's next great storyteller?
My son, listen, my son's 7. So yeah, when he get out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's still younger than me.
Daddy.
I'm stuck.
Wait, is this don't be a minute? I'm older than my dad? Like,
that's exactly.
I changed my dad's diapers?
So it's nothing we can't have. Like, it's nothing we could. What we talking about outside of men things?
I want stories.
From who?
Big Duke.
That ain't happening.
I know. You said that already.
Mathis told the stories. That's
no,
why.
He's gonna tell you. Like, yo, why the fuck would I tell you some shit on this?
Don't tell him.
See
that a lot of people.
Hey, me. I ain't never that guy.
You mean
this nigga?
Like, hey,
the whole her name was.
What did you say?
She purchased cocaine at.
I'm recording a video for your grandson. I want you to say
one more time. You said you brought 16 drugs.
Yeah.
Yo, the police.
No. There's a new clip. There's a new clip. There's a new clip.
Somebody the police at my job, right? There's a police specifically for my building. And a lot of people in the public work in my building or move about. They move about my building. So a guy was waiting for his child, right? But we don't know this. So the police are coming down the escalator. All they see is this man with these.
He's being nasty.
And they was like, sir, we don't allow people to film people in this building. This is a state-run building. And he was like, he actually had a perfectly good explanation of what he was doing. But I sat there and witnessed them niggas at my job like, no, we don't play that.
I need these photos. I need this.
Like, I need to know where the security camera is here.
I
here.
need this. What was this? No, man.
I got you after we go off it.
I don't want to.
But it was a perfectly good reason. However, my homeboy, now we don't know. You remember E, cuz E from New York.
E
work with me.
My nephew.
Nah, E from New York. E from the Bronx. He met us. We went down food trucks a long time ago out Big John Stud way.
Yeah,
and he popped up on us. Either way, E was outside of this very same building, and I come out. This is break time, and E is getting cussed out by a young lady.
Oh yeah, he probably deserved
She thought the nigga was recording. And I never ever got to the bottom of whether or not he really was. I don't know if I
what.
Just recording a young lady walking by.
I need it.
Yo, you gotta be a real nasty motherfucker.
I need it.
What
Say
you need
it again.
What you need it for, Mr. Dahmer?
No.
Right.
Hey, whoa, yeah.
Yes.
That offends you? That offends you?
No, you're right. You're right.
Of everybody on the screen, he is the closest. Never mind.
Put some regular glasses on. Nah,
it ain't. Those aren't regular glasses. That is a specific.
He brought the black guy up to his room and said, "I'm gonna take some photos up before."
He got Earl Uncle Steve glasses on and shit.
Wildin'. You're wildin'.
No, because it's funny to cut.
It's fun. No, I see.
Off air.
Look.
He brought the black dude up for $100 to take some photos. I see it.
Look at him. He got a whole vein out the top of his head.
He said it smelled disgusting.
That shit looked like a brown peanut M&M up that motherfucker. Look at him. Shout out to Uncle Steve. He was the cool motherfucker, boy.
One of my OG Cowboy fans.
He was a cool motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Again, the mighty men of valor. You mean?
Yeah, whole time.
What a
hater.
One time we'll get together and we'll tell you good stories of the 49er fan we know. Anyway,
did we ever?
No, we won't.
Totally switching topics. Was there ever any more info on why Liv was chilling with MJF, aside from because they was hanging out with Lana?
And Skylar asked him that. He is the one. He tweeted like, "I am the Forbidden Door." So it's just celebrities hanging out with.
But that, I mean,
why does she have her belt?
You said, why does she or doesn't she?
Did she in this like there's a bunch of pictures from this night?
Yes.
And one of the pictures, she's wearing her championship. Like
I'm assuming I don't know if Liv Morgan knows the next time she's gonna be a champion. That belt is with her. That is a 24/7 title for her.
This is weird.
That's what they said the Ring of Honor championship is. Is it Jericho? Jericho, the new art truth.
Well, wait. Let's talk. Wait. So
maybe.
Wait. All right. So our chat offline was lit with word of Tony. The story came out and said that Tony Khan. He bought Ring of Honor because he heard that Vince McMahon was going to buy Ring of Honor. He said, Yeah,
he was like, no, not today.
I didn't say that. But he said, he ain't doing that. But he didn't really have. Why are you saying damn cow? What'd I do? But the thought is that the story came out saying that Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor, but then had no plan for Ring of Honor. Now, it's interesting that the week that happens, Chris Jericho is on Dynamite at the beginning of the show as Ring of Honor champion, talking about, I'm going to kick the whole Ring of Honor ass. Yes.
Which
is that Tony Khan talking shit?
The funny shit is we had this conversation right before Dynamite, right?
Yeah.
And then I had to eat everything.
Ate everything.
I had to eat everything that I said.
Put it in the bowl.
Because having Chris Jericho with the Ring of Honor championship shows you that come on, fam.
What, he don't give a fuck is what you're saying?
No, he doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know what he's.
Is that what it is?
I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I'm gonna say. It is.
It's dumb.
So I feel like when he found out Ring of Honor was really for sale, I think Tony Khan said, "How much?"
Shit, we all did.
When they got back to him,
he said, if I sell enough shirts.
Nigga, we legit had that conversation, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Tony was like, "Oh, I can do that."
Yeah, I got that. I got that right here. What? I got that right here.
You know what I'm saying? And that for that number, I don't know if I gotta have a plan.
What that was my thing.
The thing was, do remember, Ring of Honor was looking for purchases. However, they were still maneuvering and attempting to force whoever purchased Ring of Honor's hand by having their champion still work after they somewhat went defunct. I mean, did they have that? They had a thing in Dallas. I don't even remember.
Yeah, Supercard of Honor was.
Yeah, they did.
Drip. Can you do? What was the situation at the time when before Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor? What was going on over there?
We had talked about it.
What Drip?
Prior to the Final Battle show, like they announced that they were going to shut down for the time being, and then it was kind of like it was either going to be indefinitely or till Supercard of Honor, and then Tony Khan just kind of like it was in a way like they were looking for a buyer without like saying they were looking for a buyer, because the plan again was like we're going to take some time off after Final Battle, come Supercard of Honor, we're going to pick things back up again. They were
remember they were changing the format to more of a GCW. That's what they were
going to start doing the GCW.
We're just going to do events, and we're not going to be weekly in TV, and we're going to change. So they were acting like they weren't going to sell it when they were.
A cycling roster too, like no mainstay. Like so and so's here this month, the next month someone else is here. Yeah, basically treated like how they were before until I think it kind of caught on and became the ROH that we all know, especially in the mid 2000s. But I think they're just doing it one event at a time. But when he bought it, again, it was, I said this in the chat, like I think it was a savior moment for him to be like, I am the man saving the Indies.
Right.
That's a
narrative. That's a narrative.
Yeah, but Corey and Mimi had a great conversation on Turnbuckle, talk about how weird Jericho is in this role. And it's more of an ego thing for him, I think, than I need ROH to have a big time star. And there's always been the debate about like, is Chris Jericho actually a star outside of wrestling? Sure, he's a rock star, but like he's tried to be in the mainstream on like reality shows numerous times. It's like he's not that guy. Like,
I'm going to be honest. I think that's because of he's kind of weird looking. And like he doesn't have like a leading man look at all.
He used to,
and he's been washed for quite some time.
Yeah.
But what I mean,
like if you were to go up to like five,
even when he wasn't washed,
like five, I think they had there was an episode about Cheap Heat about this where like they asked like random people to name 5 wrestlers or something like that, or name like 2-3 wrestlers, and it was like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, The Rock, John Cena, Stone Cold, like the usual suspects. And I don't think someone would name like Chris Jericho because they've seen him on Dancing with the Stars or
he was on there?
Yeah. Because remember when he came back in
WWE,
was like, well, you were dancing with the stars, I was swimming with the sharks. Like,
oh yeah,
so the whole thing. But again, he had like 2 other reality shows on ABC. But that's the thing, like you don't remember because it's like he's not that guy. I mean,
he looked like a nigga sitting in one of them goddamn VFWs with a gimmick bag,
or Knights of Columbus.
Yeah,
Jesus.
He looks like what a rock star.
Would you like a picture with the champ? You come over here with the other champ. Take your picture.
That's right, Kelly.
Well, wait, because he's got a match with Danielson set up for October 12th, I believe, in Toronto.
We just saw this match 2 times. Like
what I'm saying is, while that's going on, MJF is beefing with Blackpool, right? It feels like
to wrap it is like he faced Bandito, and that was the ultimate showcase for Bandito again.
Right.
King of the Indies, not known in the mainstream.
Big Lucha World Champion.
That's where Jericho, being kind of the big and only mainstream in wrestling, or being only a star in wrestling, he can elevate someone like Bandito in the main event of a Dynamite compared to.
That's what he's there for. That's what Jericho's there for.
As we saw in that match, like Bandito was doing all the work, and Jericho's just like, okay, let's just
Jericho's
take it easy, kid. Like, let's take it easy, kid. Like, you know,
what is he supposed to do?
He's not supposed to be the workhorse champion. Like, he's
not supposed to win.
That part.
But at some, I think the thing at some point, and I'm not saying it's right, but I think at least what it looks like is
that's a fact, man.
Tony Khan is building the sports entertainment versus real rap, because the night
I think Chris Jericho is building that more than Tony Khan.
Stop it. The night that Moxley beat Danielson, what else happened?
He beats his
Wheeler Yuta and MJF they not only did they have a war of words, they had static. That's immediately whatever Stokely's crew and MJF versus Blackpool. And they've been doing that. They ran it back again.
I don't like it.
I'm not saying it's something that I want to see. What I'm saying is that's clearly what they're working towards. They're working toward real rap versus sports entertainment. That's why Chris Jericho has the ROH title, and he's putting on those matches with Bandito and all. He's gonna be facing Danielson again. Come on, that's what it is.
Hold on, Cos. I see you ready. You ready to say something? But do either of you remember Soundbombing 3?
Yes.
I remember. Yes, I remember it was released. I don't remember the songs on it.
Soundbombing 3 was the one that was kinda when they attempted to.
They tried to make singles.
Mm-hmm.
What were the singles?
Oh no.
Oh
and,
no.
Something else. Oh no was good.
And I've committed murder, the Macy Gray and Guru record.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely tried to make some singles.
Do you recall that after Soundbombing 3, that was when they folded?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Funny part
ROH.
Earlier, I was thinking of ROH's Ruckus.
That's good. No, that's good.
No, that's synergy.
In this conversation,
that's not good. That's synergy.
Of course,
earlier.
Never mind.
That's 5 years.
Didn't you say this a few months? That maybe sounds not the reference you just made, Matt, but Fam saying Rock. That sounds familiar, like Rockets ROH. That might have been said when the first talks of them being on the block came up.
I think what makes sense there is just that you have a bunch of skill-based guys who aren't necessarily natural stars,
and that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's a very, you cannot live on skills alone.
Fact.
Well, that's why previous champs compared before Jericho is Claudio.
But is that what they're trying to fix?
And you know what I'm saying? Like it's all those guys again. They are great wrestlers, but they can't talk.
But it's my bad, Cal. It's where the fuck is Mimi at?
Mimi took a
But
hike.
that's the point.
She might be pooping.
Like when. All right, yo, I'm done. I'm out of here. All right, y'all.
No, say what you're gonna say.
I'm out of here.
Say what you said.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk when Mimi's pooping.
You wild? Nah, what you was gonna say? Say what you gonna
Yo, that's what it's for. So we've been going back and forth about Dark should be ROH, the ROH show when you showcase, or Darkest Elevation, whatever the fuck they call it.
No, Drip said Rampage on one of them should
and
be.
He's right.
He's right. He's right.
Shout out Josiah, man.
This should be.
Wait, hold up. Piece of Josiah Williams, something else. Josiah Williams. Salute to
very good.
I don't know.
After you watch this, go watch that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Josiah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Sesame Street is not Baltimore, man. Y'all cut that out.
Nah, that's trash. I don't think.
Big Duke sounds like Cookie Monster now that you.
You gotta hear them, like you.
That's what I'm
trying to make. You're not letting me put them on the Black Rasslin.
You can't make comparisons without hearing them. So I'm saying, like, yo, if you want to showcase these cats,
right,
without like, yo, you not really giving them no shine, keeping them on dark.
Of course,
it's not really no shine, because it's not like we know that dark isn't. It's heat.
Yeah.
The fire matches might come on heat, but it's no real,
no push, no
it's
nothing. It's just matches.
Yeah, I sat through a dark taping at Quake by the Lake. It's like, yeah, all squash matches. That's what it was. Like the people,
that's exactly what it is, Drew.
They're superstars. Yeah, but that's how you build guys too. This is the thing. I think a great deal of what they do over there is traditional pro wrestling things.
Building,
like they. I think the problem becomes this era of pro wrestling. Some things you are standards, things you'll always be able to do. It's like the song that one person sings and another, they call them standards, right? That a bunch of people sing to prove they can sing, right? But those things are done. But in this era of pro wrestling, you gotta be you gotta be able to do both things, right? Two things have to be true. You gotta be a little bit old school, but you have to be innovative. You have to know. I'm talking booking wise. I'm talking what you're putting your product.
The company.
Yeah. You have to be in a place like you have to have, you got to try to fool the dirt sheets and what's real and what's not, and just let the folks on the internet think they know everything. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, no, nigga, that's still part of the show. We just use the internet to do it too. And
that's what's happening right now. I'm sorry.
But it's kind of weird because we have to figure out, all right, what are they doing with that belt? Like, what do they need that belt to be?
Right.
They don't want it to be the 24/7 championship. However,
they can't do that. They can't do that.
So legit question to you, cuz, because you're more of the I want to say optimist when it comes to professional wrestling in general. And that's not a shot, Drip.
Right.
No, I'm just, when Mimi was bullying Corey about being so optimistic about booking the other.
No, she don't care.
It's like how she got mad at Cal for fantasy booking the whole time. I'm like,
you should be mad because fantasy.
No, we know you like the fantasy book.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I don't want to get pointed at like no.
You don't want to drink the Steel Reserve.
I'll drink the Steel Reserve when we do the ring.
No goddamn Steel Reserve.
Chris Jericho with the Ring of Honor Championship, is that good for Ring of Honor or not?
Not.
It's the biggest name that's ever held that belt.
No,
in pro wrestling.
Hold on.
So,
but answer. Okay.
So, in that aspect, yes.
Hold on. It's the biggest name in pro wrestling, or the biggest name in pro wrestling at this date?
I was about to say, because that belt made people who have held it, the Samoa Joes, the Bryan Danielsons, the CM Punks are all names because they were ROH champions. But
these people became stars after holding this belt.
Right.
This is the biggest star before they held that belt.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's the argument. Isn't that the argument you were trying to make, Matt?
Nigga, I don't even know.
Who's the biggest star? All right. So who's the biggest star? Who are the biggest stars that held that belt?
Probably when he was really
Daniel Bryan,
lined up there, it would have been like Kevin Steen, like during his run. Like he would have probably been one of the
Samoa Joe.
Because I hang on words. So when you say,
would we say Cody Rhodes when he had his brief run?
When you say star, do you mean in terms outside of wrestling?
No, I'm talking in pro wrestling. The big let's take star out of it. This is the biggest name that has the belt, like going into winning the championship. There is no one.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Before they got the belt. Now, yes, people have held that championship and gone on to do amazing things, big things, blah blah blah.
But
So this is a case. We always say, people win titles for one of two reasons: to make the wrestler or make the belt.
In this case,
do you believe? Go ahead.
I think it's again ego come into play. This guy never held this title and wanted to hold this title. I think that's what it is.
I don't know. Hey, Drip, is ego what you go off of?
Yes.
It's wrestling. They all got egos.
See, my thing is, because the problem with the conversation we had in the chat the other day is Mimi's right.
Yes.
Mimi's right. Tony Khan is definitely not approaching the situation the way you should. If you're going to buy a company, there should be some type of plan to figure out how to best integrate the company.
I think that should is akin to fantasy booking.
Well, I was going to say, let me finish. I think we're in a situation where two things are right. I think, yes, Tony Khan should have had a correct plan in what ROH was supposed to be because of what ROH means for what they're doing week to week on 8. Again, all you have to do is look at the CM Punk MJF angle. They drew so much from CM Punk ROH days that you almost needed some type of cliff notes to kind of understand, well, why did they play this song?
Who is they?
What do you mean?
Who is they that drew this?
Tony Khan, CM Punk, MJF, whoever came up with that storyline. They were doing a lot of references from ROH now. So I think the thing is, Tony Khan is the problem is, regardless of if Tony Khan had a plan or not, Tony Khan needed to buy ROH because of that type of shit. There's too much going on in AEW right now in regards to what people love watching when they were trading, what they were watching 10 years ago. That's funny. That's a creep. Because the question I had in the chat, the question I kept asking was, what's the alternative? Because if Tony Khan wasn't buying Ring of Honor, Vince McMahon was going to buy Ring of Honor. That's why he bought it. And you wouldn't have this, let alone you would have archival footage on Peacock, maybe some new footage in new documentaries based off of people that were there. Like Kevin Owens would get a new documentary, and you would have all this new ROH footage from what he did. But you wouldn't be getting Death Before Dishonor. You wouldn't be having ROH TV title matches on Raw. That's not how they operate.
What I'm saying, the thing is, Tony Khan didn't need to do none of this shit. He got the video footage.
I disagree, though.
Why did he have to do it, though? But why did he have to do it, though?
Because I think if I got Cuz right, I believe what he's saying is he didn't need to do it because the video library was worth the price of admission. They don't even need. But I think the thing that's different is ROH. I feel like tried to force people's hands. The old actual ROH tried to say, well, do remember Octopus out here with the one belt and then Homeboy out here with the pure title. And you know what I'm saying? So they tried to keep their legacy alive without paying.
But isn't that his property?
But my question is, why did Tony Khan have to do it? Why did Tony Khan have to? That's
wait. Can I answer your question with a question? Do you think Tony Khan is petty?
Yes.
All right. Do you think Tony Khan felt a way when they compared his A show to NXT?
Yes.
But his A show is NXT.
But regardless of that fact, because you said yes to those two questions, don't you think at some point he would want to buy a B show to at the very least say, hey, you can't call my A show your B show because I got this, and then I think
he has his own B show. It's supposed to be the same level as the first show.
But what did he do with it?
What? Hold on. Wait, Trip. What's the B show?
Rampage.
I don't think that's a proper.
Are you?
Mike,
so you tuned in to watch Orange Cassidy versus Arya Davari? Like,
are you comparing Rampage?
But
wait, Drip.
No, I don't say like that's a good match, but like that's the B show match. Like,
can I ask you a question?
Who he was fighting a woman?
Oh
Drip, do you consider Rampage equivalent to NXT?
Fuck no.
So that's what I'm saying. Then it's not a B show. It's not a B show.
Wait, you mean like NXT right now, or like NXT all the time?
Wait. Rampage and Dynamite are Nitro and Thunder. How are they not?
Nah,
that's what the B show is.
Then what are dark? Then what's dark and Dark Elevation?
Rampage is legit. Just a layover.
I don't think they have a B. I don't think they have
not a B at all.
It's a D.
Again, Dark Elevation is like this is why so and so.
That's main event
22.
Right? That's main event.
Event.
They don't have
the records.
They don't have an NXT right now. They need an ROH.
So if you buy ROH, you legit have a no show at all. It's not competing. It can't compete with any of this shit.
Right.
It can't.
Right.
So you buy it for the library alone.
Or
you don't have to. Chris Jericho shouldn't have the title at all.
Wait. But we're talking about like three different things. I think you can buy ROH just for the video library, right?
That's it.
You can buy ROH and say, I'm going to turn this into something. And I think if your thought, because that may not be your thought, but if your thought is I'm going to buy ROH and at some point it's going to be something, of course you're going to get Chris Jericho. I guarantee if CM Punk was playing fair over there, he would be in the Chris Jericho role. I don't think Tony Khan is doing this stuff.
Do you think he'd be ROH champ?
Cow.
CM Punk?
Cow.
He wanted to be the AEW World Champ. That's his downfall.
Yeah. At some point, yes, he's working Jericho there because he doesn't have anybody else that's bigger. Again, like Fam said earlier, who's the person, the biggest name holding the ROH championship is that guy who's got it now.
The problem is
be CM Punk at some point.
The problem is you have Chris Jericho holding. Who is he losing to? You just beat Bandito.
He's losing.
So is Chris Jericho getting pinned by Speedball Bailey?
No,
but Bandito, it's also Bandito's first night out on a big show.
AEW, yeah.
He's swimming. You talking about a guppy coming into the big fish pond. He was never winning.
Hold on. What I'm saying, cuz, is where do you draw the line to say we're going to make if you want your company, your B company to be a B? You have to draw the line somewhere. You mean to tell me Bandito isn't the line?
No.
So where else do you go? You go to somebody else from AEW.
Yeah, that's
why.
Because
in order to make anybody with that championship, you have to make the championship first.
And with Chris Jericho, that you just called it the 24/7 title.
No, but that's the thing is because again, that's why I asked earlier if Tony Khan is petty. That's why I have to use petty. I don't think Chris Jericho's holding that title for any fluke. His whole gimmick the whole year has been sports entertainment versus real rap,
and it's all ass.
Right.
Yeah.
But again,
look at the other champs. Like,
I'm sorry.
They should have been the tag champs in AEW.
I'm sorry.
Summer. They're treading water over there. Samoa Joe's been the television champ. He's been injured, and he took the title.
This motherfucker.
What I'm saying,
Minoru Suzuki, who won it 5 days prior, and then the only title that really matters is the pure title because they've gone out of their way to be like that's an NXT title of like.
Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing
Garcia and possibly Liv Morgan. But again, this ROH is just treading water for these guys that might be misused now that they're in AEW. Like if Andrade would be competing, he'd probably be in the ROH title hunt with
you're not hearing
Claudio and
I'm trying to I'm trying to open your third eye, Drip. What I'm saying is that stat shit is cool. What I'm saying is Tony Khan ain't worrying about that shit. That shit is cute, and you could tweet about that shit all week. Tony Khan's worried about what's going to happen in 6 months after he sat and had this whole
That's the problem.
proto WWE bullshit versus real rap that he feels is the pure Ring of Honor shit. Once we get past this storyline, it's going to be whoever he handpicks to be that person, whether it's Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, whoever's going to be holding that title. He grabbed the title from Gresham early and threw it on Claudio, so you already know who he's looking for that Ring of Honor world. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is you got to see how
he hurt Claudio because he became the guy that you called a hoe.
That's why you don't
year.
But drip. I called him a whole all last year, and guess what? He had that title for 5 fucking minutes, and now they're really putting work with somebody who they feel can put that title over for whoever they want
put
to
the
be
title
the
over because they're going to put him in the matches with the guys that can work circles around him.
All right, so
but it's not Claudio, is it?
Wait, though. Let me ask
Claudio and Takeshita and Dax Harwood, like the Claudio match.
You brought up Claudio. Claudio ain't nowhere near this conversation right now.
It's why it's the 24/7 title, like fans say, because they took it off of Gresham because he wasn't going to play Tony Khan.
They didn't give an F. They had no respect for Gresham or what he meant as the champion or that actual belt. So they're building it into what this is WWEECW.
Thank
what
you.
This is.
Wait,
That's exactly what this is.
Where?
WWECW. Remember what? Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember when WWE bought ECW and it became this homogenized
Bobby Lashley was the champion.
No, that's not when they bought it. When they revived it, Calvin. Because when they bought it, it was that they revived it in 2006 because of One Night Stand. That's what this is. Like, Big Show is the champ. Big Show was the champ.
Trace the lineage to whatever the title became when Ezekiel Jackson won it on the last show, and then they deaded the whole promotion. That 1-2 year period, whatever you call that, WWECW. It was Vince's vision of what he thought ECW should be. This little rogue company,
and it was wrong.
I think this could very well be the same thing.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
It's wrong.
I agree.
So let me ask everybody: who would you like to see as ECW? I'm sorry, as Ring of Honor.
Right.
No, I know what you meant.
Ass, nigga. I don't know. Just incredible.
That's good, man. Shout out, rest in peace to Mike.
Mike Awesome.
Yes. But who would you like to see as the next ROH champion, and why would it make sense?
It's the man who
me.
Nothing makes sense until the business gets right.
I like that.
So this conversation is absolutely pointless until the business gets right.
Hold on, don't come in here like my mom.
But what do you mean?
No, she's right because I could say Bandito because he was the champ before and he had the match.
Don't do
that. Nobody's over. Nobody's really over.
No one knows who he is yet.
People start, wrestling. You see them on TV. They disappear for a little bit. Some drama happens. Some scrum here. Some this there. Some promo there. They're the hottest thing. They're the hottest thing for a hot minute. And then what?
Right.
And then what? And then we're back to the same thing all over again.
Scrummed on and scrummed out. But I think
it makes no sense.
So what do you? So all right. So I guess my question, Mimi, is what do you do? How do you rectify that?
I like what you said about the ultimate indie thing. I like that. They should have combined Dark with ROH.
Right.
They should have focused on getting an app. They should have focused on all the things to make it easy for fans, newer fans, to access their things. Because $50 a pay-per-view is absolutely crazy.
They're not budging on that pay-per-view number at all.
No. So that's one, right?
They need that
when
money.
when we talk about Progress, Progress lived on the network, right? And now it lives on Peacock.
Shut up, Kelly.
I'm just saying.
Nah.
It could have been a situation where they could have been on somebody's app and ROH could have lived on the app. And Dark could have lived on the app and they could have made money at the same time.
Well, what do you when you had all right, so ROH is on the app. Piece of the super chat. Yeah, of course. Me speaking straight facts from Rattler Steve. Shout out to the studio. But I guess the question is, who's your champion in that era when you have ROH on the app trying to develop it? Who do you book?
You can't. You have the champion means nothing right now. It means nothing. They should have kept it on Gresham. I was starting to hear about Gresham, and I don't even watch ROH.
That's a fact.
That's true.
They should have just kept it on him. Built him. Continue to build him. He would have made that championship. Man, Jericho's not making no championship.
He's not.
He's a joke. Like, I'm laughing at him right now, and that's just me. This is just my opinion. You know what I mean?
It's one way to do it.
If you know football, Jonathan Gresham.
God damn.
Ken Lewis is wild.
Ken Lewis.
Ken Lewis cut this shit out, though.
Oh, wait
till I see
Ken Lewis ain't wrong. We are big podding right now. That's what I like to see. We are big podding.
Ken Lewis.
We are big.
Don't break. Listen, the super chat.
Don't break the bank.
Is the sponsor. The super chat is the sponsor. Don't break. Do not break it. We
can be at work every day, all day.
Make sure you can still pay it.
Yeah, Ken definitely work hard for the money.
Yes.
He be singing,
my nigga.
And that's
fuck out of here. Yo.
I need my nails done.
That's crazy, Shug. That's crazy.
And what he's saying is like,
so if you know football, I feel like Jonathan Gresham was Tua last year, right? Because you had a coach that didn't pick this nigga and didn't see the value in him.
Right.
Huh.
Right. So now that coach, they gone. Them people gone. Now you got this new guy in a whole nother situation. So he possibly could have thrived, but if this system doesn't see value in the guy that they shoved down your throat as former champion from the last situation, it's like you going in your new girl house and she trying to wear her old nigga hoodie. Like, nah, take that off.
You're right.
No.
But here's the thing.
Because you ain't getting mine.
People to come in. They need people to come in. But they need people to come in to like he needs a mentor. Like,
oh, really?
He needs somebody to come in to teach him how to properly run a wrestling business.
Cody Rhodes.
Fuck that up.
Cody Rhodes. That's who y'all think should be running.
Wait.
He's got even more legends in there right now.
Like who? Name some people.
Tully,
Rhodes,
Tully's not holding that title.
No, he's gone.
Not holding the title. What I'm saying is they came up under Vince. Came up under Vince in the behind the scenes, so they know how these things work.
But y'all talking about everybody except of who should be holding the championship.
You can't go.
I'm gonna tell you who should be.
Wait, because it's at some point. I'm not reading that aloud. I'm not acknowledging that. Somebody threw that on my timeline the other day, and I'm probably pissed off.
I'm not mad at Blue Chew, Ken Lou.
Is her OnlyFans? Does that go under Ebony? Keep going. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
I asked that question.
You're stealing material here, fam.
Cal.
That's a terrible question.
Cal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the problem. The problem with motherfucking Tony Khan.
The one problem or multiple?
Relax, sir. You've been at it all day.
They're not.
Gun jumping, yeah.
The one problem is he's a fan.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Big fan.
Cut that bullshit out.
Of course.
Cut that fan shit out. I don't give a fuck.
He's fantasy.
If Daniel Bryan was this champion and this champ, I don't care.
I feel you.
If you're going to make Daniel Garcia your champ, make him the champion. So then we can start this shit all the way the fuck over.
Right.
All that history shit.
But they got a TV deal.
Yeah, you can't do
that. throws a fork in everything.
Hold on,
in
wait,
that
wait,
TV deal, them having a TV deal,
They need a name.
Niggas with the T. What I'm saying is, these niggas is stuck on. If you got a TV deal, go with your TV deal. If we see fucking Chris Jericho, that's just what it is. They're trying to keep up with a mystique or a we're going to revisit history. And do you recall this? I don't give a fuck about this storyline. I don't care that CM Punk had these shorts on. I don't give a fuck if Daniel Bryan had the pure and the world title. Don't try to revisit that shit.
But wait, wasn't kind of the point you're making yesterday? Like, isn't this the same audience? Isn't one the cheeseburger and one the fries to go with it? Because they're always the same thing.
We're talking about why he purchased ROH.
You don't
out of spite.
That's
the fans that watch ROH probably definitely watched AEW from the beginning. So these storylines make sense.
You're trying to play to once you brought you bought this shit. Stop trying to play into the history of it.
But you're telling him not to be who he is, though.
No,
that's
also let's be honest. But
you're telling him not to be who he is. That's why he's a pro wrestling booker right now.
This is why you're failing.
But this is also, you got to remember, this is what a big deal of his audience wants. His audience
fantasy booking.
Who the fuck said that? This is why your audience is an audience and not an owner.
That's right.
But there's a day that goes by that I don't hear something about Brett and Sean or the Attitude Era was this and that, or remember the nostalgia dopamine is the dope for the wrestling fans. Like that is, and so that's what they deal in is nostalgia.
You know why? Because nothing new is happening.
No, all of this is correct, but you can't. I think the problem is, I should say the problem. I think the thing is you can't negate the fact that the stuff you're saying, you can't. I don't care about fantasy. You shouldn't be booking for that. That's what he does. Again, if you look at the CM Punk MJF angle, it was so referential,
yes,
to the point where there were people tweeting, why is this song playing with CM Punk's coming out? Why is he wearing these clothes? And then they have to have the pack like that. Like, regardless, I understand what Mimi's saying, I understand what Drip's saying, I understand what Mav's saying, but what I'm saying is
Niggas just went crazy for Drew McIntyre old music 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a reason why when niggas look up, when Tony, you know what I mean? When
Edge came back with the Brood entrance and people lost their fucking minds. Like,
when a coach look up,
no, don't pull that. It's Cody Rhodes is different over there, and he's different here. It's the same shit.
I didn't say anything about Cody
Rhodes. When a coach looks up and that nigga is down by 2 touchdowns in the playoffs, you have to look up and say, we have to make an adjustment.
That's right.
You're not going to last with this bullshit.
Or you're not going to progress. It's all about progress.
So
he's gonna stay right there.
So when the new niggas come in, I don't understand this nostalgic shit. I don't know where ROH is. And these niggas over here showing me motherfucking Carmelo and Ricochet. Ain't no history there.
Right.
First thing I'm gonna do is watch Carmelo and Ricochet.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about history. These niggas is jumping all over the ring.
That's right.
So when you look at the scoreboard and you're down, nigga, you're down, you're losing.
I agree with you, cuz, but I think your example was bad.
Okay, go ahead.
Is who you should put there is Roman Reigns and the best storytelling in pro wrestling that's going on right now.
Cause nigga, that mean they losing bigger than what I said. It's bigger than 2 touchdowns,
right?
Because you can't listen.
But that's what they'll never be able to do with something like that.
It's way easier, and I know a lot of folks will balk at this, but it's way easier to give you a high quality pro wrestling match than it is to give you like a great 5-star match. You know what I mean? What you're gonna get from Ricochet and Melo is great.
You're right.
But Tony Khan can do that now. Tony Khan can do. He cannot do what they're doing on Friday night with Sami Zayn and goddamn Roman Reigns, who are probably the 2 best characters.
You are 100% right. So you're down more than 2 touchdowns, nigga.
Yeah.
And you had MJF and Jericho song and dance.
And you're feeding me.
He ain't feeding you.
Came out to this song.
He's not feeding you.
Fuck about this song.
Math.
And they had a chance to reset. They had a chance to reset. Super chat. They had a chance to reset, and they didn't take the bait.
But wait, I'm sorry, Math. He's not feeding you. If that's how you're thinking about it, you're talking to a steakhouse. It's being as someone who doesn't eat meat.
I don't eat meat.
That's what I'm saying. He's not feeding you. He's not feeding you.
No, you're right. You're right.
I think the thing is, and I say this. I want to say this as somebody who I don't watch Being the Elite. I don't get into all of the.
It's a reason.
I don't get into like the 7 years of why this joke makes sense because it's been passed down through all these people. But
you don't eat meat either.
I don't eat. In this instance, I do not eat meat. But what I'm saying is, they're catering to the meat eater. I got pork rinds over here. They're catering to the meat eaters. Yeah. Being the Elite is all that. Being the Elite is made for people who are looking for Easter eggs or looking for the meta references and all of that stuff. And those are that's the base. What?
My nigga, that audience is so niche.
You boxed yourself.
In 5 years, you won't be here.
Nope.
But if they all buy a T-shirt and all buy the pay-per-view,
even then,
5 years,
even then, 3 years later, you're saying no. Even then, right?
We're saying rest in peace. Do you recall when AEW was a thing? You're on a T-shirt.
I'm confused though. So they built a foundation where they're the ones that are.
I think their story will last longer than the TNA. TNA.
I mean, I can't even.
If TNA is still kicking because TNA ain't trying to. They're not trying to revisit.
They did. Yeah, they went through all that. They had Hogan
lean on AEW.
No, what I'm saying is they're not trying to revisit AJ Styles. You don't see the Main Street Mafia. You don't see the main suit mafia or the Steve Harvey suit mafia.
No, I saw Kenny Omega and
you mean the main event mafia? That was
you know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Can you only buy the pay-per-view on the the Bleacher Report app?
You cannot buy pay-per-view. No,
you can't send the money to.
You can't just stream it. You have to buy the pay-per-views when they come out.
So you can't even buy it on cable.
Man,
you know how like you can just charge it to your cable bill. You can't do that, right?
I think you can, but I don't think they don't have any like months later. I don't think you can just go buy it.
If you need the pay-per-view, go to Math 1854.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He said.
I think it's available on PlayStation too. Or
like Fight TV or something. I don't think
PlayStation, like Xbox. I think you can buy it like other places on like besides BR Live. I think you can buy like
you can't just go to like Netflix or HBO Max or something.
No. Meaning you can't go on Optimum Online or I
have no idea.
I don't think so. I think there's dedicated spots for it.
Did you say
Spectrum?
Wait, Ringside Club, you could buy it on cable. Like you could buy All Out right now on cable.
I'm ready to say if me.
I would imagine so. But I have.
Like you could buy them the night of.
I can't stand you. Okay.
Anyway,
but they showed us who they are and what they're going to be with Forbidden Door. Like that's what they'll care about, is doing the stuff WWE will not never do, but never really care to do. Like
but
the ultimate fantasy booking show is going to occur right after Double or Nothing, and the build up to it was so like. Here these guys are all here. Like here you go. Like
it's the reason why. Drip.
Vinny in the here with that
This
shot
is crazy.
style.
Drip. It's a reason why. You see Vince McMahon took WWE to Saudi Arabia, right?
You said what?
Vince McMahon took WWE to Saudi Arabia. Motherfuckers was calling this blood money.
That's right, Chris.
Blood money.
If the WWE doesn't do it, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about your door. They don't give a fuck about these other, because they would have already done it.
They already have done it.
They would have already done it.
They have done it.
So again, in the context of doing Forbidden Door, paid off the stuff on being the elite, like Jay White, Adam Cole, our former Bullet Club, John Moxley's been after Tanahashi the whole time since he left WWE.
WWE's tried the nostalgia stuff, and a lot of it fell flat.
That Smoky
A
Mountain
lot
Wrestling
of it fell
on
flat, but they were already too big of a train to stop. Right? They are already going. They're too big. We've said this. I know I've said this several times on this here platform, that they are both pro wrestling companies, but they are not exactly doing the same thing.
They're clearly not. No, they're definitely not doing the same thing at all.
And they're in trouble because Trips is back.
Well,
he understands business and he thinks like a wrestler.
Well, not back.
But that's not why they're in trouble. They're in trouble because the
That's one of the
WWE, when Triple H gets there, switches the polarity of everything, where everything is.
What's polarity mean?
Drip. What's polarity mean?
Working on two ends. It's one way. So it switches to the honeymoon phase, pointing towards the WWE. So all that praise that people were heaping, all this tribalism that goes on, and everybody was heaping all this praise on what AEW does. They have all this BS happen all at once. And at the same time, they have a shift where people see a brand new day, pardon the expression, over in WWE with Hunter running stuff. And so everything switches all of a sudden. And it's kind of like where the momentum in a football game works, where if one thing goes right, a second thing is going to go right. And you're going to start winning the game. And
yeah, like if you're a quarterback,
they were never losing though. They were never losing.
The end zone.
They were never losing. They were never losing.
Polarity.
Even though, you know what I find about fans? Fans say a lot of stuff online, but they do something completely different behind closed doors.
Oh.
I don't care what
Are you saying you root for AEW behind closed doors?
No, she's
absolutely not.
Closet WWE fans out there.
She does not like green eggs and ham.
No.
Sidebar.
Like the Mimi Shiam.
I went to Walmart today. I went to Walmart. I go check the wrestling figure section. I like to go see what kids can buy. Today was the most stacked like pro wrestling figure situation at Walmart.
Was it anything good?
I was gonna ask a question. There were 2 black figures that were there. I didn't buy them because I didn't realize figures was over $20 for one.
For what?
They're like $22, $23 per figure.
Nigga, did they actually wrestle when you open the pack?
They had extra hands and maybe like a Drew McIntyre got a sword. But anyway, there were 2
swing the bitch.
Hey, that sounds crazy. There were 2 black figures, one from WWE, one from AEW. My question to y'all in the chat: what was the WWE black figure and the AEW black figure that I saw today at Walmart?
The WWE black figure.
You're never gonna guess the
was
WWE.
Keith and Bobby?
No.
And the AEW black figure was Paul Heyman.
That's funny.
They just started doing those.
I'm sure it was some bullshit.
Cal?
What happened?
You said Melissa Ford?
Montez Ford.
It was not Montez Ford. No, it was not Montez Ford.
Was it Dawkins?
It was not Dawkins. I don't know if I've seen.
Is this a
detachable shorts?
I don't think I've seen. There's not been a lot of WWE figures. There's surely not been a lot of Street Profits figures.
Is this a legend or a current day star?
Current. They were both current.
Is that many black people in AEW that got figures?
I'm gonna be honest. Just go ahead and say it, Cal.
The
AEW Kiss.
No, the AEW figure was Jade Cargill without a title. The WWE figure was Wes Lee.
What? He's black?
He's black. That has been the running.
There were like
narrative.
5 Wes Lee figures there. I almost bought one, but it said $23. I said no.
No, 23.
No.
Sorry, Wes.
I wish I saw R-Truth
Walmart
figure.
stayed disrespectful in the wrestling section. That section always looks weak. Always.
No, it looks it's always trash.
I have seen Nyla
Toys
Rose
R Us,
figures.
man. Toys R Us spoiled us. They had everything.
Yep.
I remember shopping for my kid.
Nigga, I remember being at Toys R Us.
I remember shopping for myself at Toys R Us.
We playing 2-on-2 with Toys R Us. Niggas like, yo.
No, when they would show, what was the shit called when Nickelodeon, they would do like the toy grab where you could go in there for like 5 minutes, or 2 minutes, and just grab shit off the shelves. You got a
video games.
No, it was kind of like, it was before Supermarket. What was the shit called? Hold up.
That was video games.
Nah, it was a toy.
When you used to put them on your body.
Nah, you could put the
was that Fun House? You had
the Super Toy Run.
The 5 games.
Toy Run. Super Toy. This was before Supermarket Sweep.
I remember that shit. Waking up, eating cereal. You and that bitch like, yo, that nigga about to get metal.
Y'all remember? Was it Fun House or whatever? It was like a kids, like it was after Double Dare, but it was like a game show for kids, and the host was this red-haired kid named JD Roth.
Yeah,
JD Roth. I remember JD Roth.
JD Roth produces
porn.
What's the John Taffer
Bar Rescue.
The porno guy?
But John Taffer, nigga, the one that'll cuss you out and shake his finger.
That was Deshaun Taffer from
Fraggle Rock.
West Coast Production.
Deshaun. Hey, I heard your father like money, so I put an ATM in your car so you get some money while you driving, bro. Yeah. Deshaun Taffer is crazy. That's not my Black Rasslin. You think he just really, so Deshaun got the bio, he got the pay, was like, all right, they like fish. They car gonna be an aquarium.
Why not?
Why not?
Why you don't put wallpaper in your car? Why?
We gonna put a Shark Tank in your trunk.
Like, yo, we gonna put this treadmill in this bitch. Like, what the fuck?
You hit the button, you park, and the shit come out
on the fucking passenger side
on the freeway.
Like, yo, what the fuck?
They said that whole show was a scam.
Nigga, take the doors off and you can ski.
Watch this,
bitch. I've been skiing while I was driving.
They said Pimp Your Ride was a scam, like the DiBiase family was scamming Mississippi out that money. But
see, don't trust them born agains. Religion be tricking y'all.
Drip said 360. Let me hit y'all with this
I'm here to double down, Cal.
Let me hit y'all with this real quick. Nah, it was 3-some million going to Ted DiBiase church apparently. But I tried to tell y'all 2 years ago.
2.
Apparently it was Brett DiBiase. He got a job with Mississippi. And he said, this is my money. I found this money. It was on the floor. I'm about to put this in my daddy church.
It's straight out of welfare.
What y'all doing with $3 million?
From welfare?
Poor people.
Trying to make it 6. The fuck is you talking about?
Never hearing from me again.
Like, yo, all right, I got this $3 million from welfare. We're going to make it 6.
3 million, yeah.
What you got?
You put $3 million.
$3 million
card? like $3 million on a welfare card.
That's
Nigga,
crazy.
I am living like a fucking legend.
I'm putting this on Harriet Tubman. Fuck
I'm
this.
going to the front store and getting all the blow pops.
The whole state got in this fight. Let's go.
Do you know what happens if I get them dollar burritos?
Nigga said, you know how many cherry clans I could get with $1 million?
I can go and get them dollar burritos.
No, he's good. Matt is gonna the toy run. Matt's I'm gonna get all the fucking video games that I couldn't get back then.
You can't buy video games with fucking welfare. You can't buy video games with welfare. You know how many niggas will be living on the hog?
Brett Favre was getting that money too.
Yeah, Brett Favre a whole yo.
Almost 800.
No, he's a whole bitch.
But that's how they stay rich.
You know, and that's only interest. He paid $1.1 million back.
But he got paid. He got paid 1 point something million on speaking engagements that he didn't even do.
Well, you know what he did?
Oh shit, he hustling.
So you know he didn't touch that bread. All that bread went to no, it wasn't sitting. It built that volleyball stadium. A volleyball stadium, indoor courts, outdoor courts. Ray J designed it. You know what I'm saying?
Raycon.
Wait, so he put it back into the community? He stole from the community.
Don't go that far. Don't go that far.
He put it into his alma mater. He ran that money into stuff for his alma mater and the school that his daughter was playing volleyball for.
There you go.
It wasn't no rivalhood stuff going on. And then the nigga would be okay, but this nigga's in the text message talking to the former governor like, hey, man, do you think the press can get a hold of this? Because this ain't gonna look good.
Yo, I'm gonna say,
hey, look, Wrangler's gonna get rid of me. I can't go back to Green Bay.
Fuck all that shit. Shout out to all the hustlers on Pioneer Drive that sell crack to the people on the drive, but then give away free snowballs to the children.
And price of the brick going up.
Nah, why not, nigga? You giving back.
Yes.
To the community twice. You have given to the community twice.
Stadium.
Shout out to Brett Favre for being a hustler. For being a hustler.
He was
No, this is ultimate hustler. You take from the community to give right back.
He was known for throwing as many interceptions as touchdowns. So it's like I'm used to giving and taking away.
You take from him and give it right back.
Did he ever win he never won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he won one.
He won one.
What year?
From taking.
He beat Drew Bledsoe.
What year?
Back.
96,
99,
97.
92, that whatever year Gucci and Jeezy was going at it.
Now, mind you, all this shit again. This shit was known years ago. Brett Favre, last fall, the shit came out. He was like, "Can't believe I made it." And then y'all started tweeting about this shit again.
Not me. I respect the
January
hustle.
26th, 1997.
97. That's 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, it is, son. I watched Big Duke pay $6 for the Volvo and come back with 16 big Bufords for the family that he took the Volvo from.
You're
gonna talk about the one time you gave him a car and he came back with a different car.
It was a van.
Yeah.
It was a van with no muffler.
But it wasn't like a BMW or something?
No. Relax. You remember too much. Stop telling me.
All right, I'm just making sure.
Soft remember too much. Jesus.
I ain't got no more.
No, that's actually literally it. Where the fuck is this? Mimi.
Yes.
Second to last week is champ.
Oh shit.
That's it for you.
You got Black Rass of the week?
It's over for you, nigga.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley is the Black Rass of the summer.
Can I get two?
You can do whatever you want to do, champ.
Bobby Lashley, because he looked like $1 million
Facts.
on Monday.
That's facts.
There was just something about him that looked very different. The way he spoke, I liked it.
I respect it. You got another one?
Yep. To all the Black Rasslin podcasts out there. And y'all.
Podcast,
you only getting it from Mimi.
And y'all.
It's the only person you're getting it from is Mimi.
I see.
Brother fam.
Shout out to Rock.
I actually, funny enough, I have two as well.
Okay.
I mean, shout out to Jackie. Yeah, I mean, the legend Jackie. I think she won some sort of award down in Memphis. And also Asia Smith. You know what I'm saying? She not only just got married, she won the 24/7 championship.
That's right. She did win it. That's great. As a ref.
Yeah. Well, you know she's a former wrestler.
A whole ass wrestler. Who you got, man?
They wrestle.
Yo, I'm going off key, but I got two too. Shout out to my mama for celebrating 60.
Wow.
Shout out to my mother for celebrating 60, and then shout out to my sister that's in Orlando who sent motherfuckers the shout earlier this afternoon saying everything good down there. So
good.
Hey, I ran into said sister last Friday night.
After she was with me, which is insane.
Brother, I see you guys got the same dancing jeans, is all I'll say.
No. Check this out. My sister, this is what I'm trying to tell Drip. Like, yo, my sister on some other shit.
Is this the same one?
Nigga, she will fuck you up.
Yeah, but
I hope so.
I've never seen anybody dance.
That sounds crazy.
No, Drip.
No.
You got the conversation, Drip.
That sounds crazy.
God bless him. God bless him.
That sounds like you got a death wish, yo.
God bless him.
I hope it's crazy.
The fact that you say that we have the same dancing jeans,
yes,
and people hit my horn and was like, "Yo, I see your sister at the go-go." They're like, "Yo, your sister down at the go-go, everything good?"
They still have go-go's?
Yes.
Are you saying famous? Did she dance like Elaine in Seinfeld? Oh my god!
Yes, nigga.
At the go-go.
Anything?
No, I don't know.
You haven't watched Seinfeld.
Jerry or Costanza or Michael nigga hating witches. I don't know.
The thing is, when I get the call and they say your sister at the go-go, I'm like, check this out. I know she good. So if you there, she extra good, but she good anyway. So, but shout out to my sister.
Yeah. Shout out to Cuz. Good seeing it.
Real quick, apparently it was the Cauliflower Alley Club Bologna Blowout is where
what?
Yeah.
No. It was another meat raffle.
The bologna blowout.
You don't know that, Mimi? You gotta go back.
Yeah, it's a whole it's a whole episode called the meat raffle.
Yo, the bologna blowout.
No, we talked about it on the first
crazy.
We talked about it on the first Hovio Fest because my dad couldn't make it because he was literally at the meat raffle.
To the
I wanted to
blow out like that contest they had in Baltimore. Never mind.
I want to give two as well. I want to give the honorary one to Pre-Algebra because I have not stopped thinking about Kevin Durant as the getaway driver.
Damn,
with him through.
They knew it was him because he left a brush.
Yo, he threw
unused.
He threw Catboy out, and he was like, "Yo, he could sense that Catboy was a snitch." I said, "I'm on the edge of my seat right now."
Yeah.
Now, does he have the figures to go along with this?
Yes.
Like, is that what this?
No, that's how he's acting.
He made a story based off what he did.
Where did you get Kevin Durant from?
Yo, I have no idea, but his head sticking out the top of the Range Rover. But listen to me. Listen to me. Huh?
Is his head nappy?
No, it's packaged. So the problem is, I'm like, oh shit. So what happened next? He's like, yo, I gotta go to bed.
Stay tuned.
Hey, chat you tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, motherfucker. I'm the one to make the time. No, give me 6 more minutes, nigga. And then I realized I gotta come down here.
I have been captivated by this story.
I didn't know what Catboy was. I didn't know.
Right.
This is like the new Reservoir Dogs in a way.
Wait, Drip.
Because he said one of them's a cop, and I'm like,
He's a
this
cop.
kid hasn't even seen Reservoir Dogs, and he knows the story.
He's
Like
a fucking cop.
He's a drop.
Filthy motherfucker.
I'll go with Lee Moriarty because he'll be wrestling on Rampage tomorrow. But they put his graphic for Rampage is him in the Fit from the Firm debut. I didn't think the Fit was that bad, but just like I kind of feel bad that was his graphic.
No, shit.
For the Rampage.
That nigga look like an extra in Michael Jordan in-flight video game, nigga.
My Black Rass of the week. I got 2 as well, which is funny. One for Reverend Hunt with the barbed wire Lego match.
Shit.
I don't know how this works.
I mean, you step on the Lego and you're like, ah.
But it was barbed wire with Legos. They had a Lego gun.
How do you know?
Yeah,
because I had Legos.
Listen,
you made barbed wire Legos.
You ain't stepped on a Lego as an adult.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I would build Legos with my stepbrothers. Yeah.
No. Yeah, you don't know the Lego struggle until you're an adult
Well,
around
no Lego
children with the Lego.
I am the oldest 27-year-old you guys know. Like,
Drip,
walking
Drip.
barefoot.
Wait, Drip.
I never walk barefoot. No, I never.
No, stop talking.
Drip, let me ask you a question.
Cover your feet.
Drip, are there any Legos in your house right now?
Sickos? No.
All right, never mind. So
you cut it out.
You can't even have this conversation right now. So
as my grandmother would say,
he a grandfather.
As my grandmother would say, well then shut up.
Exactly. So Reverend Hunt for the barbed wire Legos, and my other Black Rass of the week. I guess we're all doing doubles. Motherfucking shit. Chris Bay. Chris Bay dropped a whole video. Now, mind you, I saw he took a photo and put it on Twitter maybe like 2 months ago.
That's a good
in the Fit. I said, "Oh, you was doing the video that day." The whole video is in the Black Rasslin.
I would never have anything bad to say about Chris Bay.
How could you?
When Chris Bay saw me and Wale Mania, he was like, "No, I'm good." He ain't like we ain't even had, he was like, "Nah, I'm good. Don't even worry about me." OG. I'm like, "Bitch, OG. I'm not your OG." He like, "Nah, I'm good." I said, "All right. You need anything?" I said, "You need it?" He said, "Yo, can I get a water?" A water?
Man.
Of course.
Gallon.
Chris Bay,
I got you a fountain.
Chris Bay been here before. Like he's operating on a different level when it comes to how he's looking at everything. Of like outside, like fuck pro wrestling, fuck rap, fuck just like as a person
I love
in
Chris
the
Bay.
world, like that's if you're not following Dash and Chris Bay, you need to, not even for like the amazing shit he does in the square circle, just for the real shit that he tweets all the time. If you don't learn something from that man, you're wilding out.
Yeah, I love Chris Bay. It's two people that I love. I love Chris Bay. I love fucking Ricky Starks.
Neighborhood legend.
That's it. That's outside of my actual, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Outside of my normal, my section and shit. I love them niggas.
I respect it. I took the photo of him sitting on somebody with the Yoko.
I don't care. Don't care. Shout out to Cousin Keith.
International Podcast Day, September 30th.
Shout out to Cuz.
8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin.
Okay.
The Buffy is back. Shit, you can't even see that. Hold up. What's that, Mimi? I'm sorry. The Buffy is back.
Shout out to that whore.
To the Buff?
No, the whore up there in the corner.
Buffy. Same difference, no?
That's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact.
Nah, Buffy's back 8:30 p.m. Friday. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. YouTube.com/Where's Buffy Podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell, all that. It's about to be up.
And Stuck. Shout out to tomorrow. Spaces. Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
This is Amsterdam. Shout out to Amsterdam tomorrow, 6 o'clock in Spaces. Just follow the Black Rasslin Twitter. It's Amsterdam.
You ready?
You asked for it.
I don't want to hear nothing in a week.
It. When it's
oh my
gone,
God!
You see how when they talk about you said you had and then you ain't have it. I know I ain't have it because we out here moving. Stupid.
Dummy. Nigga said it. I'm sorry.
Your braids too tight, stupid.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
We out here.
Hey, speaking of my tag team partner, tomorrow is our birthday. Happy birthday, lovely, yo.
45 minutes.
After y'all clock out of here, go check out over on Twitch, Creep Squad Live.
It's long.
That's right. They big creeping over there.
Shug, holla at me before that. Holla at me before that in the DM on Twitter and shit.
Dummy.
Stupid.
Dummy.
Dummy.
All right, Mimi.
Hey man, I lost 2 hours of my life the other night watching niggas do the Park Heights strut. My nigga.
You watch Son, who created the shit?
Yeah, I don't know if I believe Joe, because I feel like I seen Cutting Earl do that goddamn dance before I seen.
But Son be kicking it.
He do. He definitely do.
Like, shit, I can get it.
I don't know if he is the creator. I see niggas hitting that joint before.
I'm gonna call him the creator because I love it when he out front Mondam and hitting the hole.
But the song, the joint with the Tim's record.
This is basically a preview of Where's Buffy.
Shit, right stupid.
Now. And they got to do the hand slap before, and that's how they pass it. Them little niggas be getting it, man. Shout out to y'all niggas that be dancing instead of killing in Baltimore.
Facts.
Shout out to the niggas that can do both.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not shouting out no killers, man.
Oh my God.
You
shouting out hustlers.
What I'm saying is,
Mimi, you got about 2 weeks left with that title.
It's over.
Where could the people find you on social media before you lose that title? I am Mimi Shells. Brother fan?
Nah,
hey man,
don't holler at me.
Like brother Cal said, man, at Where's Buffy on all social media. You know what I mean? We getting back to the Buffy tomorrow. It should be a grand old time. See y'all, man. Fridays. I love Fridays. At something else pod, you know what I'm saying? No G, because we all the G you need. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka the Aunt Anderson podcast, and aka Captain Bro, Bano, Brew Diamond, Phillips, Sticky the Dragon, Steamboat, Podcast Pie, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe, me the podcast, Chew Bubble Gum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice. I will see you, gentlemen and ladies, tomorrow night.
Y'all don't follow me.
Next time. You can follow him next time. Maybe next week.
You can follow me on Twitter at Davis, aka Drip, Instagram, Davis Colm DC, Banks vs. Davis on YouTube, Banks vs. Davis Patreon, the BRP Patreon, White Noise every single weekend, Black Watch every Monday. Cal just did a Black Rasslin Podcast with Semper Vivi. Shout out to Semp.
That was fun.
More bonus content always coming there soon. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yo, are you supposed to tip the motherfucking the Uber
if you like to dance? Oh, I'm sorry.
I usually do.
No, what I'm saying is, do you tip them 20%? Will you tip them $5?
No.
So what you tip the Chinese man?
$2.
When they Mimi
That's
stop.
right. I don't care.
I
don't care.
I don't care.
What are you ordering?
I hate to have a story late this late in the game, right? I ordered Chinese food. I ordered Chinese food last week.
How much?
And maybe $20-$25.
Okay.
Right? The young lady says, "Yo, do you want to add a tip?" I said, "Yeah, put $4 on it." Right?
Okay.
Buddy get to the door with the receipt, like, "Yo, huh? I was like, I need to sign. He's like, no, if you want to put a tip. I said,
a tip?
They asked me
If
previously, and Buddy was like, oh, no, that's fine. I don't get a tip. It's okay.
Oh, shit. He was talking to you.
Oh, no.
I want to call the lady back and tell her, give me the regular price.
Dummy.
Wait. So, prior to you only tipping $2, Mimi,
for Chinese food.
Now this is Reservoir Dogs.
What are you ordering?
It's funny, Drip. That's funny, Drip.
What are you ordering?
You don't tip.
All,
What do you mean you don't tip?
If you're on a bike,
what are you
maybe
ordering?
I'll give you an extra $1.
What are you ordering?
Yeah, $2 on how much of an order?
This nigga about to say 6 items,
$60.
No. It's
you just ordering egg rolls.
Three items.
What is
I'm
it?
by myself now.
Is one of them white rice?
Yeah,
it's supposed to come with the white rice,
right?
Yeah.
My Instacart, I will tip on regular, like I will tip good.
What are you ordering,
but
Mimi?
not on Uber Eats. I'm ordering like Kung Pao chicken.
Okay.
An egg roll.
Okay.
And maybe some fried shrimp.
And you tipping $2?
Yes.
Yo, you the worst.
I tip $2 too.
Because they do that. They expect the tip.
I go and pick it up though. That's why.
They'll call me back.
That's different.
And be like, hey, you forgot the tip. The fact that you're so brazen to call me back.
And you say, nah, bitch, the tip is $2.
It's $2. I was right.
You Cal, the champion was on some bullshit. Cal, what are you tipping?
I'm tipping. I'm trying to get to an even number.
Nigga, is the even number 6 or 4?
6 or 4.
That's even.
Okay.
Both of them.
We're not made of money like you.
It ain't 666. As long as it ain't 666.
If it's 666, I'm canceling the order.
You ordering something else?
Yeah, I'm going something.
Like, yo, how much is the duck sauce?
Yeah, nah.
Put a box of that shit.
You said 32 cents. Nah, nigga, click.
No, put a box on it, nigga.
I need an egg roll or something. You gotta put something else on this shit.
Yo, y'all remember Chris Nowinski?
Yeah.
Did he deliver the Chinese?
Shut the fuck up.
No, he tweeted earlier tonight before the game.
Is he Chinese?
No.
Yes, I think so.
Right.
He says if Tua takes the field tonight, it's a massive step back for concussion care in the NFL. So on and so forth.
He was the face of concussions.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, no facts. Yeah.
This nigga tweeted before the game. Tua should take the field.
He jinxed him.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't a jinx.
No, that's a jinx.
He saw the goddamn. No, he saw goddamn Tua on that.
That's a jinx.
Tua ordered goddamn pork chop sandwich on the sideline last week after he got
Shout out
hit.
to cuz Cal.
No, Mimi's right.
You see, Cal. That's a callback. You see that?
Right.
Pork chop sandwich is amazing.
That's a callback.
That sounds good right now. All right, y'all.
No, hold on. We gone. I'm trying to see what drip tipping because it's some bullshit.
I said $2 because I go and pick it
$2.
up.
Who goes in? Why the fuck are you going to pick it up?
Yeah, I'm not.
What the fuck are you
I'm gonna go and
get
get something to drink as well.
How far is the Chinese plate? Bitch, you drinking Moscato?
Like 3 minutes. 3 minutes from where I live.
Yeah,
Why
you don't
you
need
picking it up?
Exactly.
Yo, so check this out.
Because they're gonna charge me for delivery. Might as well go and.
Who the fuck cares, Drip? It's just you.
Even up
you
your
only
money.
ordering the lunch special.
Next one. I do that too.
I always have to. My shit. I don't
ordering
like
just sweet and sour chicken and chicken on a stick. That's it.
Chicken on a stick. What the fuck is that?
That sounds crazy.
What's his name? Tyrone.
That's right. That's right, Slick.
What is his name? Yo,
Tyrone.
I order.
Oh, say less.
Reason why I ask is I'm trying to figure out, do you tip? Because my kids eat teriyaki chicken, right? That should come with chicken. That's it. It's chicken and vegetables, right? And then it come with white rice. But then Moo want fried rice.
I do the same thing.
And then pre-algebra want lo mein.
Of course.
Right. So then you already got a big lo mein, and then you got a big fried rice. So it come with a white rice, right? And then T-Man want, yo, I'm gonna eat whatever you eat. No, nigga. You gonna
shit. Get Jones.
I wish
Mrs.
Fan would pull that.
You gonna eat what you eat, nigga. So what you want?
This is why last week he was so adamant when he like didn't want to go on vacation. I was like, no, he is going on vacation regardless.
What you gonna eat? The sweet shrimp. All right, motherfucker.
What?
Yeah. So it's either General Tso's or
rock shrimp.
No, what's the other shit? Anyway,
tofu,
chicken eggs.
So
garlic sauce.
I can't.
Cheese shrimp.
I can't fucking sweet and sour.
What is elite fried rice? Oh, you are tripping.
Elite fried rice got lobster.
Never mind. No, it don't.
Yo, get him out of here.
She let you drive her Altima.
Get him out of here.
Okay.
If you driving the Altima, it ain't elite. So
they paid a note on it. Oh,
what I order is a whole nother thing. So when I sit back and I'm like, all right, if I order what I want, I gotta pay a whole nother $20.
You're already sitting there like the next play call, like.
So I'm looking, Drip. I'm looking at everybody who orders something. It all come with white rice. So then I'm gonna say, all right, if I get the one thing, I could just use the white rice.
Yeah.
So when that shit come, the order like $65.
Yeah.
So I say, all right.
See, right there, you just explain why not having kids.
Do I tip this nigga 20%?
You gotta give him 10.
Do I gotta give him 10? So I give him 12. My question is, do you tip them when it's that much shit? Do you tip them 20%?
Yeah.
We only got 3 people.
Say less. That was it. That's all I wanted to add.
It's supposed to be $20 on the 100.
But all you did was get in a car with a bag.
That's right. That's why I give $2.
Hey, get her out of here.
I say this. I try and give him a good amount of money.
I want my food fast next time.
We obviously went with Hurricane Ian or Eroda or whoever the fuck coming over.
It's getting here this weekend.
It's supposed to be Saturday. Them niggas make sure they come by my house. Like, oh, here you go.
But so this is the thing, Cal. You know, when it was at one time when we was recording, and I was like, yo, I left my card, and they said, Matthew.
That's not what they said.
You good?
The niggas looked at the car and was.
Niggas said, yo, you ain't got no card? No. You good? I said, bet. And I came back the next week with no card. And they said, yo, you good?
Got you, bro.
When I got my card, that shit was like $6,000. I was like, yo, what the fuck? How much lo mein I order?
The fuck?
Pre-algebra? Yo, is Roblox on this shit?
Right.
Oh, man, my Chinese spot do send they send mambo sauce with the chicken wings though, so I gotta keep rocking with them.
Oh, they sell chicken wings?
Your Chinese spot doesn't sell chicken wings, man?
I don't ask because I don't eat chicken.
You don't?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know.
I never had.
Wait, it's not the first thing on the appetizer menu, though?
Right.
Nigga, I ain't looked at a menu in 15 years.
Oh.
Or you just order off the cuff.
Yeah, facts.
Give me.
Y'all got drunken noodles? They like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Black man vegan. Black man vegan.
My God.
No. Drip, when I call in and they like, Matthew!
No. He the only one.
Like, Matthew, what's up, baby? How the kids? And I'm like, yo, they good. You know what I mean?
Regular? Yeah, we got you.
You want sweet and sour? You want sweet and sour shrimp? And I'm like, yeah. General Tso shrimp?
Oh, they know.
They know.
Shrimp teriyaki? Like, nah, give me the chicken. White rice? Yeah.
They know.
$62.95.
Oh.
I ain't got that shit, cuz. Pass them off.
He's paying tomorrow.
He's spending all that church.
Pay us tomorrow.
That church is funny as shit.
Message.
Fuck this shit. This wasn't even meant for the show.
This actually should have been the after show, to be honest.
Nah, y'all got the after show again. International Podcast Day tomorrow.
Oh,
y'all at the.
I'm sorry.
Message.
At the very least,
the state just gave us a raise. That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to y'all.
Hey.
On the eve of
the union.
Buffy back, September 30th, International Podcast Day, youtube.com/Black Rasslin, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Buffy back. Y'all not ready. Y'all are really not ready for
last question. I'm sorry to the motherfuckers that's here. Mimi, what you gotta go?
I got a migraine.
It's 11:30.
I don't care.
Okay.
Do you eat your peanut butter and jelly on toast?
Yes.
Do you?
Always?
Mm-hmm.
It has
every time.
It has to be toasted.
Are you serious?
Motherfucker.
Like right out the like.
Yeah, fresh out of. Are you? It has to be hot.
Actually, a good I listen. I don't like.
My bad,
on
baby.
a
I see
PB&J,
it now.
Splitting. I don't want hard bread.
I wouldn't ask. You don't like hard bread?
I don't like hard bread.
You eat the butt? Do you eat the butt? Sorry, Mimi.
Hey, yo.
The butt of the bread, nigga.
Oh,
all right. So,
the elbow.
And it's got to be specific kind of bread.
Motherfucker.
What kind of
will,
bread?
Sourdough.
But you know, I'm turning that whole inside.
No, you
wait.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, nigga, that nigga
the butt of the bread inside.
Yeah, you already know. Come on, cut it off.
1850.
No, literally. Do you cut like the ass end off the bread?
No, you flip the bitch over.
You know how them last two. You know what I'm saying? That meat,
the heels
at the end
call
of it.
them butts.
No, they butts.
That's the butt of the bread.
Yeah, heels and butts.
It's the ass cheeks.
That's the name of. That's the name of the episode.
That is the name of the. It's the ass cheeks.
The heel of the butts.
Hey, get Rock out of here. Mimi got a migraine. We out of here. Yeah, I flip the butt over and then, yeah, you flip the butt over and then eat it like that. I'm out of here.
You flip the butt
over
on it
and you eat it out of there.
Put them together.
Yeah, on the no, you
can't
put the raw butt. You gotta flip the raw butt over.
You flip the raw butt over and then you eat the butt.
No, you eat on the clean butt part.
Butter sandwich
At least it's clean.
Gotta be
the clean butt. I'm out of here.
You the butt that just you can't.
And I'm going to
flip the butt over. And then you eat the clean part of the butt.
You can't eat it's got to be clean, but not no all
I'm out of here. Slice that.
It's got
end of the day, but
take your butt into the shower before I'm gonna eat the clean part of the butt.
Nah, I mean it's clean when it comes out the sleeve.
I can't.
What sleeve? How long has it been in the sleeve?
What you mean? How long it's been in the sleeve? Mimi got a fucking migraine, nigga.
Yeah, but that nigga was hanging on there everywhere.
Yeah, that was a conversation she was into. At Black Rasslin on Twitter,
she like ROH who, nigga?
Instagram,
like who? Garcia who, nigga?
Where's Buffy Podcast?
We out of here.
Oh shit.
8:30 p.m. September 30th, International Podcast Day. There may be some extra shit dropping on International Podcast Day. You already know.
I can't.
Bitch, in the show.
Shouts out to those wrestling girls. 4 years.
Whatever, Rock.
Shit out.
Grab y'all some tickets. We out of this one. I'm the problem. Y'all was talking about eating butts.
Mimi perked up on the butt eating is crazy.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get